Hello and welcome everyone, my name is WalkmanEXE and welcome to another session of Icewind Dale. Joining me as always are my ever-present role players, going in no particular order. We have Leo playing Mixus. Oh, they're muted. We have Kaito playing Electra.
Hello.
Inu playing Lark Hemlock.
Hi.
Nyla playing Alex.
Hello.
We have, not joining us here tonight, but still on the roster, we have Star playing Rat, and Fel, who will be joining us later, playing Yohem Solonclaw. Who would like to cover the recap for a sweet, juicy inspiration point?
I can.
All right, take it away, Inu.
Pull up my note. We start off with the party having their dreams. Almost all of them pretty scary, traumatizing things. Except for Electra. Electra's vibing with her god, I think. They had beers. The god tells us that our target, that Hillen Trollbane, assigned to us, will be leaving Targos in 2 days. So, everyone has their nightmares, wakes up, we all go down to the bar area of the inn, we talk, and decide that since we got a couple days, we'll get the Chewinga hunt out of the way, which ends up being pretty easy. Chewingas are rather friendly. Oh yeah, between here and there, between the Chewinga hunt and the bar, we do meet Alex, Nyla's character. They inform us of another mission and offer their service. And so they join the party. And thanks to Alex, we caught the Chewingas pretty easily. We really took a liking to her. Met an old lady. Chewingas were terrorizing. Returned the old lady's china that they had stolen and had to chase them off by scolding them. And then we came back to Bryn Shander. Everyone kind of split into 2 different groups. My exes went to the monastery, had a bit of an emotional moment when they were trying to meditate, and group A, which was Alex, Electra, and Lark, went to the potion shop, bought some magic items, and then we met back up with my exes and went back to the inn.
All right. You may take one juicy point of inspiration.
Gladly take it.
All right. So we now pick up the next morning as everyone awakes, this time with a little more restful sleep as they go about their day. As the good deeds done for the service of elementals and understanding the rhyme of the Frost Maiden has put some people's hearts and minds at ease. As everyone stirs and begins to make their way downstairs, Alex, you find something in your room.
Fuck. What is it?
Question. Where did you leave the token for the Chewinga?
In my coat pocket.
Is your coat hung up somewhere?
It's probably folded next to my bed.
Okie dokes. Then sitting on top of your coat is a book.
Does it look booby trapped?
No. The book is an old tome. The pages weathered and worn from time itself, almost taking on a yellowish tone, and having the distinct smell of old paper to them. The cover itself is actually carved of bark, and is etched with a pattern into it that is inlaid with gold. It is the symbol of a brilliant tree, with its branches weaving together to form a canopy of limbs, and its roots spreading deep all the way down to the bottom of the cover of the book. It is bound with soft black leather at its spine, and both the front and back, like I said, are made of this bark-like material, and it is clasped with the same black leather as the spine, with a golden latch that bears a symbol on it. Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Okay. Second. Fuck. That's a 4.
Okay.
Oh, that was bad.
It is an ancient symbol, one you are not familiar with, and one that seems to be Sylvan in origin.
Can I open the book?
Sure.
Okay. I'll do so.
You open the book. It is full of Elvish, right?
I would assume so. Yes.
Well, I mean, you're half health. God, I would hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so.
It is full of a lot of. It is an old bit of scripture, and only the first quarter of the book is filled in. It seems to be musings and philosophies, as well as quotations by famous priests. It seems to specifically document the journey of a magical tree known as the Gilder Tree, as it was uprooted from the Feywild, brought before the gods of both Arborea and Mount Celestia, blessed with sap of daylight and leaves of gold, before being uprooted and taken to the material plane, where its whereabouts became unknown.
Okay. Does it seem like it had to kind of stop with the last page?
No, it doesn't seem like it stopped. It seems like it was preparing to continue.
Oh.
But it seems like the rest of the pages are blank.
Okay. Does this book seem to be magic in some way?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. It's not a good start for me either. 16?
Yes, it is magical in origin.
Okay. I'll hold on to the book.
Alright.
It's safe. I'll head down to meet up with everyone else, I guess.
Alright. As everyone gathers downstairs for a bit of breakfast, the tavern is a bit of a commotion as the door bursts open right as you all descend the stairs, and a haggard-looking person in heavy winter clothes walks in and rushes straight over to Obadiah. And he's like, Obadiah, oh, it's awful, it's terrible. And he's just like, God damn. Hold on. Sorry, friends, just give me a minute. Timothy, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be setting up the shop with everybody else. I know, Obadiah, I was supposed to be setting up the shop, but like, it's horrible. We're missing stock. The shelves ain't come in yet. The doorpost is wrong, and the bell don't work when you come in. It don't ring." And he's just like, these all sound like a collection of minor issues that could easily be solved, like, if you just apply it yourself. He's like, we need you back, Obadiah. It's important. He's like, I'm in the middle of something right here. I got contracts, and I got this party I'm running. And they're like, please, you're the boss, man. And he's like, well, heck, I ain't never said no to please before. That's good manners. He turns around to everybody and he goes, I guess I gotta go back. Well, shoot. Here's. I guess if I'm leaving, I'm breaching contract, but here's what I can do. And he reaches into his bag and pulls out a pouch and hands it off to Mixus and goes, "Since this is technically a breach of contract, I can go ahead and apply payment up front as remuneration for breaking the contract. It's 300 gold pieces to be split evenly amongst you all as a down payment. So each of you will get like 50. And
like 50.
The contract with the Merchants Guild still stands. If y'all can clear up this whole mess with the Ice Maiden and clear paths for the caravans, you'll be rewarded handsomely upon your return to Luskan. And that goes for everyone here. And I feel a mite terrible about bringing y'all on as bodyguards and then having to leave so abruptly, but I've got a couple of crucial pieces of intel that I can share with y'all to make your time building your reputations and helping the people of the 10 towns a bit easier.
Sure. Yeah, we can. We'll take it.
So I heard us all talking about the ingots, so I got a bit more info on that. So Copper Knobberknocker of the Church of Lathander
oh my god,
has deep ties with both the church and the dwarves of Clan Battlehammer in the Dwarven Valley. So if we help him recover those ingots for Clan Battlehammer, we'll improve our standing with them, and then you'll also get the Church of Lathander owing you a debt. The owner of Torg's, Torg Icewind, is a subsidiary of Prevo Trading Limited. Now, they're another merchant group out there with a less than savory reputation, and I don't know what y'all have heard, but I can safely confirm that any rumors or falsehoods or misgivings y'all have about this group are entirely founded. The Prevo Trading Limited is one of the worst merchant companies out there, and they are hell's deep in so kind of just trouble and terrible things. So I know I was opposed to the taking of a life, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do in the world. And
at least it's someone who's fucked up and evil, right?
Yeah. Last two bits I got are these, and he hands you a map, which has the entire route that Torgs is going to take for the next 5 days.
Berkey.
So, as of today, in 1 day, they'll be passing through Bryn Shander, and then they will be heading to East Haven to resupply. They will stay there for 1 day, before heading down to Goodmead, where they are suspected to be for another 2 days before they are going to leave.
Okay.
Pretty helpful.
This is a lot.
Can you say that last part again one more time, a little slower?
I can just copy and paste the entirety of information that I've given out to.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have Ritz crackers. Sorry.
I type 6 words per minute.
So that is everything.
Wow.
Holy fuck. What's copper knock knobber knock? Oh god, that's gonna be so hard to say with this new accent.
You've been hobbling my knobber, dude.
Copper knobber no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Copper knobber knocker.
Copper number knocker.
Copper knock copper knobber knock.
Copper knocker.
Yeah, that's how it sounds. That's how it sounds.
You should place the
Okay.
ear with A, probably, right? For your accent.
Hmm?
What's your accent again?
I have no fucking idea. It's just Dominic's old accent.
Because if you're doing with Dominic's voice, it's like a rough British.
Yeah, Cockney count.
So you're gonna probably change those ERs to A's. So it'll be copper number knocker.
Copper knocker knocker. Jesus Christ.
Copper knobber
Anyways. Copper knocker.
Copper number
Whatever.
knocker.
Anyways, we'll be
Chim
back.
chimney, chim chim.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Hey Phil.
Oh.
You came in
Hi,
at a
Mr.
great time.
Hi, Mr. Knobber Knocker.
Howdy, howdy.
Okay.
That's not my dice.
Oh, fuck.
They're my dice.
Patriots are not fun.
Mastering the intricacies of London British has. Oh, bro, it's copper number knocker.
So, sorry if I seem a little tired. I literally just got off work, so I am.
It's okay.
Oh, good, dude.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
dude. No worries.
Long story short,
Okay.
I think I said this, but I'm working at a game store now. But we are
Oh.
in the midst of putting together said game store.
Ah.
Oh, no.
So it's taking care of all the wonderful product. And then putting it into the system and then putting shelves up and everything else.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm wishing you good luck, my good sir.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
So just to catch up to speed, party just woke up. Elizabeth found a cool magic book. Obadiah's leaving.
Obadiah is leaving.
Yeah, Tyler
Yeah.
has scheduling conflicts. He can no longer make games, so Obadiah's leaving.
He's kicking
Oh.
the bucket, unfortunately.
You
No.
do get 50 gold.
Yeah, he's giving everybody 50 gold.
Is he
Yeah.
giving it to me?
You're in it
it's-
now. You're a
I
friend
wasn't
now.
part- I wasn't part
You're
of
in
the
it now,
agreement.
bitch.
It's 300 split 6 ways. If you want to abstain, we can split it 5 ways, which would be 60 for everyone involved.
You want to abstain? We
I-
can
I-
totally abstain.
I think I deserve some money.
Yeah, you'll get some money. That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I am taking my money.
It is up to the group.
Yeah, just
For
take it.
you.
Electra just gives it to you.
Alexis will take it. Please.
Take it. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take my money.
Money, money, money,
Not
money.
Anyways.
For them dollars, dude.
And Obadiah's just like, that's well, that's all she wrote, gang. It's sorry our time together was so short, but I appreciate all of y'all, and you know, I know that you're gonna do a lot of good things up here.
And crime. And crime.
Please don't do crime.
I'll do a little bit. Just a bit. Not as much as I usually would, but still some.
Just a little.
Seems like there's lots of killing in the upcoming days.
Just
Killing? What?
make sure it's just make sure it's the bad people and not just.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't kill a good guy. Probably. Yeah, right? But yeah, alright. See you later, Obadiah.
He
Maybe we'll see you again. Who knows?
he gives a little tip of his non-existent hat, because Tyler never gave him one. Missed opportunity. And he goes with Timothy to start gathering up his things and heading that way. And just since Star isn't here today, I'll just say that like Rat decides to stay behind and help Obadiah like pack his shit up and get him to the train. So that way it's easier, so I don't have to be like role playing a little rat man all day.
That's fair. Alright, cool. Cool. So you guys down to go kill this guy right now? Or?
What?
Yeah.
What's going
Oh,
on?
right. You weren't here. I forgot you weren't here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
here's the thing. I don't know if you know this or feel cool from it all. I'm a warlock. To Thor, he basically said, "I gotta go kill a guy because he's killing people." Are you cool with me? Probably should have asked that first.
I don't even know what to say.
I figured I'd beat up front with you instead of just being like, "Oh well, we're doing a thing." We're killing a guy. We're killing a fucked up
I
guy
mean,
who's
I
killing people.
appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
You're killing a murderer, so.
I
Technically, he's a
See-
serial killer.
Oh,
Okay.
more of a reason.
okay,
We
so
do what we gotta do.
okay, so was that out of character or in character?
That
he would-
was in character.
Okay. So, if he's doing bad things, I suppose. You know
Go.
what? I'm gonna read a book. You do what you need to.
You gonna come with us? He's in Targos.
It's just a matter of
Well,
if someone's hurting
I-
other people and doesn't intend to stop anytime soon. It's probably easier to just get rid of them if prison is not an option.
Yep.
Is prison not an option?
I mean,
Probably depends where you're at. I know a couple of these places can be a bit, well, easy to buy off.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been in a situation. Hey, guy. Hey, you want to help me murder someone who's a killer? It's like one of those weird oxymorons. I don't know how to feel.
Have you never killed someone before?
Don't worry, it's easy.
I'm gonna say, it's the circumstance that's more bothering to me than the actual. I don't know how to describe this.
It's okay to be bothered by it. There's nothing wrong with that. Violence, especially when unexpected, can be a surprise for a lot of people.
I have had to defend myself, and people have died, but I've never actively gone out to kill some. Does that make sense?
Oh, that makes perfect sense. It's okay.
Oh yeah, you're more like a self-defense kind of guy.
Yeah.
Are you okay with taking up this kind of job, or do you think you'd rather not?
I'll help if we are to stick together.
You don't have to do the actual murdering if that's what you're wondering.
I mean, I'm not going. No, I'm not going to kill him. I'll leave that to you. Your hands. that's your.
Oh, I'm seeing that too. I'm keeping you all alive.
There are reservations. That's fine.
Whoever doesn't want to can always sit back and help in the back lines.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Especially I don't go down, you'll be fine.
My main focus is making sure you're all alive and up. So if I need to hurt him, I will. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be up.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he's in Targos. What is this place's name?
Targos.
Targos? Targos.
Tacos.
Yeah. He's one town over right now. So if we leave right now, it's maybe 7 hours walk, and then we get him, and then we kill him, and then problem solved. And then there's a lady who'll give us gold too.
Oh.
You like gold?
I mean, gold's always good to buy things. I'm not complaining. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Right, we go.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
All right.
I'm so glad I fed my pet before we left.
You what?
Nothing.
I can't ask you about that later. What the fuck is? Anyways.
Hey, Walker.
Yes.
What was? I am so sorry I did not write this down last session because I was stupid. What kind of wand did we get?
Oh, it's a wand of secrets. It
Thank you.
reveals secret passages, things, hidden messages, things like that.
Okay, thank you.
And now you'll have more money to potentially buy magic items with.
Nice.
Okie dokes. So, first things first, I guess, is as you all are leaving, who is taking the lead?
Me.
I am flying at this moment because I don't want to be float. How deep is the snow right now?
It's pretty deep.
I'm going to be flying for a bit.
Cool, cool.
Oh, good.
Alrighty then.
We need to get you a little travel pack.
You know that thing on SpongeBob? It's like Patrick in that on that big purple guy's back. I gotta get that.
Yeah.
The like train.
Like,
I was thinking like the little baby packs people put on their backs. Just put the kid in.
Even better.
Baby harness.
Yeah, baby
Talking
heart.
about a papoose?
Is that what they're called?
I'm pretty sure.
hang on. I'm actually going to look this up because what is it called? Okay. Apparently it's called just a baby... Okay, here we go. A baby sling.
Baby sling.
Yeah.
I just kept.
Okay, I was a bit wrong about this. So in that case, cool. Actually, no, wait. I was not wrong. Okay. So you're saying Electra's taking the lead?
Yes, please.
All right. As you all head out, you trek for about 1 hour out into the tundra, making your way about a quarter towards Targos. And then, as you all begin to move, you see clouds gathering on the horizon. And as you continue to make your way towards Targos, you find yourselves in the midst of a blizzard.
Oh, fuck.
I am going to need Electra to make a survival check, and Yoham, you are now grounded, my friend.
If I'm up in front next to Electra, can I help her
The
out?
snow is covering me.
I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up.
You were saying, Leo?
I mentioned earlier I was up in front with Electra. Do I have to roll? Do I give her advantage or just leave it?
I'll go ahead and give you advantage on this. It specifically says at the end of each hour of travel through the blizzard, make a DC. Okay, so make a survival check.
DC
Yeah.
redacted.
Yeah,
DC's
DC
next.
redacted.
Drag across your
So
face.
it lasts.
Do you want me to roll Electra, or do you want me to just give you advantage?
Do you have a good survival?
I do. I have a +5.
I'll give you advantage.
Sure. So I'm in the front.
Okay.
I'm the top in this relationship.
I'm just Electra's the only reason Electra's in front is to make way, make enough like a little path.
21.
All right, 21. Yeah. You are able to successfully keep your group on course. And it doesn't say that blizzards add any time to your travel, only that they last for a certain amount of time, and every hour I need a survival check. So, seeing as there are only 3 hours of your journey to Targos, I'm going to need 2 more survival checks.
Sure.
To Targos? This says it's only 2 hours.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is 2 hours. My bad. Then yeah, never mind. I am wrong.
Just one more
God.
then?
Nothing.
Nope, you already made your one.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Nice.
I just wanted to try out the blizzard mechanic. I am not impressed.
Whoops, sorry.
Any kind of all the bad weather mechanics in D&D are just kind of cringe. I just doubled the travel time.
It's okay, I'll just add more things. Okay, so we arrive in Targos. Let me drag my little marker all the way down here.
Whoa.
And oops, I forgot to put people's tokens on the map. That's okay, we can do that real quick.
I can drag my token. Does that make it easier?
Anyone who wants to drag their token can.
Point. Wow! I'm so little.
You're in the lake. You're in the drink.
Oh, over here.
Just put yourselves out in front of the gate, if you could.
Yo, if they turn us away, I'm gonna be pissed.
I don't know how to drag my token.
Click on it and then drag it. So you see where your journal is? It should have
Yeah.
list of everyone's characters. If you grab yours and hold it, you should be able to drag it. It'll be like a white bar. You should be able to drag it onto the map.
Whoa,
Yep, easy peasy.
Yahoo!
so tiny.
It is very small.
Big town.
Phil, you got your
Wait.
boy on the map, or do you need me to put you on there?
Sorry. Let me put myself on the map. Sorry.
Oh my god, he's so little! I love this drawing.
Yeah, he's a little man.
Just a
Wait,
little
is this the
guy.
first time seeing the drawing?
I've seen it before, but I just forget.
Everyone forgets how small I am.
Like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I am not big. This
Electra
is why-
for sure. Electra for sure has like looked around for you, and you were just like standing.
He
2 feet
basically
behind
just
him.
comes up to your knee.
Where did he go?
Out of character. I'm picturing. Has anyone seen the meme on TikTok going around about the guy who's really tall? Like, what you gonna do if I break into your house? Like, give you a great big bear hug. And it switches to a really small guy going up, like uppy. Like, listen, I've had a really bad month. I need this.
That's funny.
All right,
That's Electra and Johan. Johan?
Johan.
Johan. Yeah. Cool.
All right, so you all arrive in Targos, and would anyone like to make me a perception check?
For sure.
Sure.
I'll make one too.
Yeah,
With my-
anyone that wants to can make them.
Sure.
Where's my-
Well, actually, no. In character, I probably would not because I am.
Not one.
Ooh, 23.
Good job.
Reroll.
Perception,
Perception.
if you would like to.
I'm probably like the snow is like I'm following the trail that's been made, but it's probably it's still too big for me to look around.
Don't you have
So
don't you have snowshoes?
21.
17.
I think I do have snowshoes,
So
but
you'll
I'm just
you'll be on top of the snow.
Oh no, I'm just following everyone's footprints because it's going to be easier for me to move.
Oh, okay.
Because if I was taller, then yes, but because I'm so small.
It's like advanced. It's like advanced hopscotch.
We have to make sure you don't get like piled up.
We gotta get you like a digging speed somehow. So you can
Bright
keep...
side. Once you get inside the town, like most towns are kept pretty clean, so it's not like you're gonna sink into the.
Oh, I'm just saying because we're on the outside.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just...
Yeah, all the roads are covered in shit.
Then, so who all made a perception? I know that Elizabeth got a 23.
I got a 21.
21.
17.
17.
Electra got a nat 1.
Cool. So Electra doesn't notice this. All of you do see on the outskirts of the town a small pop-up caravan that is outside vending a variety of different supplies. They have wood, flint, and tinder, whale oil, blankets, furs, rations, wine, ale, medicine, and oh, that's it. Actually, I thought there was more. Yeah, but the flag flying next to the pop-up shop is a golden wolf's paw on a black field. And I'll say that for Elizabeth and Lark, you all notice out front as there are 5 people a part of the caravan, 1 kind of behind the stall selling things, and 4 people kind of like moving product and like trying to draw people in. There's 1 person standing to the side of the stand that catches your eye because it matches the description that Hillen Trollbane gave you. You are looking at a dark-haired man with slight streaks of white and gray in his hair, dark blue suit with the sleeves rolled up, not really wearing anything to keep out the cold, and kind of gazing across everyone with kind of like patient eyes. This would be Sephek Kaltro.
Can you point them out to anyone that didn't notice?
Like just like biting into a hail rock. Huh? Oh.
Why are you eating? Why are you eating hair?
I forgot to get a good bigger breakfast.
Oh, that is very nutritious.
Yeah, probably not. But that's the guy. We gotta kill. Not right now, obviously. No, it's good. It's good.
He's around. There's like 3 other people. I don't think we're gonna want to fight 3 other people.
We're supposed to kill the whole caravan, right? Anyway.
Can I size them up?
Yeah. So you're just making like a general like combat assessment.
Yeah, I want to see what their deal is. If I can take them on a one-on-one.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an insight.
Oh my holy fucking shit. That's 24.
Let's go.
All right. The people standing around the caravan, peddling goods, you kind of like size up their armor situation and kind of like any weapons they have on hand. A lot of them are from just like a cursory glance in a poor repair, or at least they haven't been drawn in a while. And they're wearing leather armor for the most part, with only one of them wearing studded. The only 2 people you're not sure you might be able to take in a head-to-head confrontation are the woman behind the counter who is a grizzled dwarven woman wearing studded leather armor, and she seems to have a warhammer in her hands that she is leaning against as she's like peddling her goods and kind of like putting on like a cheery act for people. And Sephek, you're also not sure if you could take in a head-to-head, mostly just because like you're looking this guy up and down, you're trying to like size him up. He's not wearing any armor, nor is he having any present weapons, but you're still getting a sense of danger from him.
Okay.
And you can't see any concealed weapons either.
That second guy was a what race was he?
Sephek, he's a human. And Torga is a dwarf.
Dwarf, right?
Yeah, and then all the other people are also human.
And there's the rest of the party, and I say in a low voice, I go, everyone here is pretty standard, wouldn't be too difficult. The only people you have to worry about is the dwarf who has a warhammer, and the human who is probably a caster.
Do you want to try and pull them apart?
What was it?
You want to try and get them all apart from each other so that they're not all together?
I think we could. He's not wearing armor, so she's probably his tank. So if we can get her alone, we get rid of his tank.
What would be the best way? Should a couple of us go up, try to pretend to buy some stuff and some others start a conversation? Can't think.
He shrugs.
Patient.
He shrugs. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I will say this as it seems like the current assessment is jumping them now. There are guards like within eyeshot who can fully size this
Maybe
up.
we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
The initial statement, which I believe was made by someone, was to say not to fucking take them on in broad daylight. I believe that was Leo, but
no, I know. My ex is saying for future reference, if we want to take him on, we should probably do it. Split up those two. She's not suggesting we do it now.
She's just giving y'all her tactical assessment.
Yeah, for sure.
This is her job. This is what she's been doing.
And I'm proud of her. But Electra goes, which one of you? What we could do is one of you go up, buy some things, maybe see if you can figure out maybe like where they're staying for the night. So then we can just go in, like if they either stay somewhere the night or if they stay in the caravan, we could just.
Lark, you're sneaky, right?
Yeah.
You want to just give them money and then locate the money.
What are you saying?
Locate all. You can give them something.
You could give them money.
I could, yeah. And then
If you
I could
scratch
that
from
money.
Okay.
The other option is that if Lark could do some scouting work.
Now, could you be up for that?
Doesn't sound too hard.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'd be easier if one of us went out to scout than a group, because a group we're very noticeable right now.
Right. So we could. Or do you want us, a group, sort of go up, talk to Lay, try and keep her busy, and then Lark, you go in, see if you can find either, like, not weaknesses, but like what they've got going on back there.
Go into the caravan?
No, like, like, see, can we see, like, do they just have one caravan, or do they have like multiples?
So it is a caravan. So
A single one.
No,
Oh my god.
So caravan is a group of things. It is not like a wagon would be like one thing. A caravan is a group of things traveling. So they are carrying 3 dog sleds.
No, a caravan is also a group, like a vehicle. It's
Is
not
it really?
completely wrong.
I thought
Yeah,
it
a
was-
caravan it also refers to one large wagon that you live in.
Oh, I thought it was a group of wagons.
It is.
in a-
It's that too, but that's an older definition of it.
Okay. Then yeah, it is. It is a group of dog sleds. It is specifically 3, and they are pulled by 6 dogs apiece.
Ah, I see. That helps. Okay.
Okay. Can we see from like where we are if they have any like God, how do I even ask this question? Do they have like fantasy RVs where they like go and sleep in? Can we tell that?
They do not have a camper or any form.
Yeah,
of,
it's not that kind of caravan. It's caravans like they're just a group of folks that are just traveling.
Okay, so it's one. Hmm.
So it's 3 dog sleds, 6 dogs, and 6 people. Or sorry, 6 dogs
Well-
apiece. So it's technically 18 dogs.
So they're going into the city, or are they just kind of parked outside of it right now?
They are parked outside of it. It seems like they have no intention of entering.
Okay.
At least not at this
Is that-
time.
Because I'll say it's out of character because it's easier. But if Lark wants to keep an eye on them, because Lark probably has the highest stealth out of all of us, keep an eye on them. We stay around nearby, and if we can set up some kind of like signal or something when like it's a good time to go. And does that make sense? Am I making sense right now?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
secret stealth, so that when everyone goes to bed, then we strike.
This does put a lot of pressure on Lark, though. So is that cool?
Well, yeah. Does there seem to be like anywhere that would be possible to scout out on?
There's a couple different places you could attempt to hide. There are snow embankments on the western side of the town, just outside, or like west from your current position, so not too far, where you'd be able to kind of like hide out and keep an eye on them. Additionally, you could just blend in with the crowd around their caravan. I will say this. It's currently like probably... I'd say like 10 a.m. So it's going to be a while until like dusk or even sunset. So if you mill about in the crowd, you're going to want to change up your position every little bit. Otherwise, they're going to catch on that you are scoping them out.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier to do that though if it was just Lark than if it was all of us.
Yeah. And then the last place you'd be able to hide, there is an area atop the city walls that you could perch and keep an eye on them. Now, again, kind of you run into the same issue as the second option, which is you'll want to change your position periodically just because guard patrols will come through, and if they just spot some random person up on the walls, it's not going to be a good time.
Alright. It won't seem like the best option, probably.
And then for the second part of that, letting us know when is a good time, figuring out how we want to get that done, because we're probably going to be somewhere else, just to make it easy.
Mm-hmm. Does Lark have any like communication things?
She does not.
Let me see what I have.
I don't have any spells either.
Oh,
What was the question?
oh, Alex, do you have any like
We're
communication?
trying to think of a way for Lark to signal to us when to come.
Let me check. I don't know if I do.
It could be as easy as having 2 folks out and then having one come and get everyone else, or Lark just coming and getting us. But then that's like a period of time where they're like not, where there aren't eyes on them, if that makes sense.
Right.
But-
I don't have any spells.
Man, none of the spellcasters are present, huh? Except for Fel. You got anything, Wizard Boy?
Let me take a look. Sorry, I was trying to get a blanket. It's cold
You're
in my room,
okay.
actually.
Yeah,
Fitting.
Do you
Kind
have
of fitting,
any message stuff or anything of the sort?
though. God, let me take a look, because I have so many spells.
God, I wish that was me.
I do have message.
Message is 120 feet,
120.
which is not too terrible. What's your dexterity? Like how stealthy is this little boy?
Oh, stealth. Let me take a look. I have a +5.
That's pretty.
So why don't we have Joham and Lark scope out, and then we have Joham come and get us when the time is right.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
So
Do
that
we
way
want to?
we have Lark on lookout the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Sure. If you want me to scout, I don't mind.
This is Max just going into hunter mode.
She's ready.
She's very seasoned at this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Do Electra will say like, do we want to stay outside the walls so that we're still sort of nearby, or do we want to? Hmm. Do we want to go inside to like not be detected at all, since it's 10 a.m.
I feel like we
Well,
should go inside. What does everyone else think?
I'm fine with that.
we could always stay like at one of these places right inside. Not that I know what's inside, but
When
we could
it
always.
comes to going in and out of the town, is it just one door or is it like multiple like exits throughout the town? Sorry, I'm asking so many stupid questions.
No, not at all.
No, it's not
There are no
stupid.
stupid questions, only informative ones. There are technically two.
You're just
I
trying to
think
find the best way to murder someone.
There's technically
Walker-
two entrances in.
Walker, my man.
Oh right.
Walker D. Oh
I clicked all the wrong buttons. That's fine. I was talking the whole time. There are no stupid questions, only informative ones. It's an excellent one. Technically speaking, there are two entrances into town. The main gate is the, by and large, only way into Targos during most other seasons. But currently, since it is eternal winter on the Icewind Dale, you could technically actually go around the frozen edge of Mare Duldan and head through what would have been the Great Bay Gate up the docks into the northern side of the city.
Okay, cool. Because my other concern was like, if we go in the city, will we be able to get out of the city that late at night?
Yeah.
Targos. I'll say this much. Targos doesn't like. No town you've been to seems to have like a restrictive policy about leaving at night. It's more of a suggestion. Like, hey, don't go out and wander the tundra at night. But no one's ever, like, stopped y'all. Like, if y'all ever left your rooms late at night and, like, wandered near the gates, like, sipping on a tea or an ale or something, no one's ever, like, stopped you or told you to turn back.
Alright, cool. Well, yeah, that totally works for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so just to lay out the plan for everybody again. Enid's back. The idea is Joham. I'm saying the name right? Joham? Or is it Joam? Or is that something else?
I think it's Yoham, right?
Yoham? Cool. So we have Yoham and Lark on scouting for the whole day. When something major happens, or when there's a good time to strike, Yoham will come and get the rest of us who will be inside the city. And then from that point, we'll sort of do our thing.
Mm-hmm. question.
Also,
If
Phil, I
there's
don't
a-
know if you're talking. It seems like your mic kept lighting up, but it didn't.
Oh, I'm not talking. It
Okay,
might be.
sorry.
Let me mute when I'm not talking, so you're not hearing clickety clack.
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
Oh,
you're all
yeah,
good. I didn't know. I just thought you were talking and like we didn't hear you, and so that's why I was just asking like a tech support question.
Mm-hmm. Something that might be useful is if what was that lady's name? Oh my god, the dwarven lady?
Hill and Trollbane.
Torga? No,
Oh,
Torga, the
Torga.
lady.
Torga Icefane.
If Torga goes into like a different wait, no, there's not multiple wagons. It's just the one, right? Okay, no, never mind, never mind, never mind.
There are no wagons.
I have a weapon of warding too, so if any of them go into the city and get within like 30 feet, we have that as well. I'm not giving you guys that, but
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so I guess major stuff would be if they move, if one of them goes into the city, so on and so forth, things like that.
Oh man, it'd be so convenient if you went into the city with us.
We also have to be cautious of soldiers and guards inside the city.
There's chump change. I can take them on. No, I'm kidding.
Maxis is like, you leave them to me.
They'll eat their knees.
Someone will have to be on guard for that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they within like spitting distance or not spitting? Are they within like sight of
Spitting.
guards?
Right now, yeah. There are guards posted at the front gate, and a few guards up on the wall. And I'd say the caravan is maybe like 200 feet from y'all right now.
So when Yoham comes to get us whenever he needs to, we'll have him also tell us guard situation about that, so that we don't go in blind.
Okay.
Or are we outside the town?
No, we're gonna wait inside the town while Johan and Lark sort of stay out here and keep an eye on them.
And how about this? To make it easy for Johan to find us, if we go to an inn, do we still have the lantern for the Chewinga thing?
Yes, you do.
It looks like is it like a pretty unique light? In terms of, like, how it
Yes.
looks?
Normally, when it is burning, if there are no presence of elementals, it burns red. If it is in the presence of elementals, it burns green.
So why don't I light that so that Johan knows where we are?
Get
In
a
the town.
Chewinga then? So it's green.
Well, it'll be red, which is a pretty weird color for a light to glow, I think. Orange is like the normal color. Am I crazy?
I guess. Yeah. No,
It's
you're
It's a
right.
magic lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it'll be red. I think red's a pretty distinct color. Unless he's
Yeah.
colorblind,
Unless
which would be a fun little fun
and
fact.
again, it's if elementals are like within 300 feet, it'll glow green. So like either way, it'll
It'll be a weird color.
It'll
be
be
a
a
weird
weird
color.
We tell Johan, just look for the weird ass light, dude, and you'll find it.
Look for the weird lantern.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the bases, right? Is that everything? I'm very thorough. How's everybody
I think
doing?
that is a good plan.
Okay. So just to reiterate, not to reiterate for the 15th time, but Lark, Johan, they're gonna stay outside while the rest of the party goes into Targos. When Lark says like, okay, this is a perfect time to strike, she's gonna send Johan into Targos, who's gonna basically give us the update on like, okay, here's like the situation, here's the guard situation, and then we're gonna go in and beat the shit out of him, and then kill the guy, and then problem solved. And then we run, I guess.
Sounds good.
Wait, do we want to come up with a plan for like afterwards?
We kill them. I guess that's really all we can. There's
Walker,
only so much we can plan for.
Walker, do I
We
know?
leave now.
Can I tell how long this blizzard is gonna last?
It's been about an hour. It looks like it will potentially last for the next 4, so it should clear up by the time that you all are ready to make your move, potentially.
Okay, so that presents another problem, which is, what if they chase after us as we're... Because where are we going to go? Because we could go to Targos, but we would have to like try and hide from them.
Mhm.
And then if we leave to go back to Bryn Shander, they have dogs, which you probably are probably faster than. Are dogs faster than us?
Dogs move, yes, faster than y'all as far as movement speed thing. However, again, like
You're worried
you,
about
you
it.
could just go after Sephek, but Obadiah did say it's probably best to kill them all because
Yeah.
they work for bad people.
All right, fine.
I think
We'll
our
go with
plan
that.
for after is to just not fail and just kill them.
Okay, so
Yeah, just kill all of them.
solution: kill all of them. Okay, sure. Oh my
Yeah.
god, we get dogs then.
If we get on the bad side of the guards, I'm personally meanly murder and not worried about guard stats. But
Yeah, I'll kill a guard. I don't care.
I'll eat a guard. It's fine. I have nothing here anyways. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I have no bond here.
All right, so
Okay,
sounds like a
Alright.
solid
problem
plan. As I'll say, it's not hard for. I mean, given Lark's acrobatic skill and Yoham's ability to literally fly, it would not be hard to get up onto the wall. The only thing I would need from y'all is stealth checks to make sure you aren't seen as you make this endeavor.
And I'm gonna go to like an inn or
Sure.
something like that. So, yeah.
Before, who should I give it to? I'll give it to Johan for now. I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
Where you
That
go.
that I don't believe would last the whole
Oh, you're right.
time.
It would only last for the first check, pretty much.
Well, doesn't it have like a time limit for how long it will last?
Up to a minute, yeah, not too long. Never mind that.
Yeah, it's only a minute with concentration, so it'd only be the first check, pretty much.
Yeah, but they're gonna be up there for hours. Is the
That's the thing, yeah. So just don't bother.
Alright. I'll hold on to it.
Nice.
So yeah, Yoham and Lark, I'm gonna need stealth checks.
Okay.
21, solid.
24.
Also solid. Yeah, y'all are able to skedaddle on up to the wall. That was where you were heading, correct?
Yeah. I will say that you guys do see like just walks up the wall. She has spider.
Electroforce sure is like, what the fuck? Probably fine. Goes in.
All right. just casually walks up with hands in pockets.
That is exactly what she does. She looks like she thinks about pretending to acrobatics her way up, but she just walks.
You are lucky you are so stealthy. Otherwise, that would have been a very awkward encounter for you and everyone involved. But yeah, for the rest of you, you are free to head inside the city. To kind of scope things out and wait out your assassination attempt.
Yeah, I'll find an inn and I'll get the lantern set up. I'll buy oil or however much gold it costs me to kind of not too late the whole time.
Gotcha. It stays lit for like 6 hours, so
Nice.
you would probably only need like a flask of oil, which I think is like
I think I have
I think
that.
it's like 5 silver.
I think I still have my from like starting thing. But yeah.
Oh, then cool. Yeah, then if you've got it from your starting equipment, you're all set.
Huzzah. Yeah. Flask. Cool. Yeah, I'll set that up. I'll stay in the room. Just so that doesn't like catch on fire and like kill everybody. She's responsible, okay?
No, do it. It would be so funny.
Hey,
Campaign
you-
over.
hey, yo, you wanna know where we are? Check the burning building.
So yeah, the inn you arrive at book pages are sticking together.
Don't buy a room.
Need to...
Or stay in.
You find yourself at the Luskin Arms. It's actually the oldest public house in town.
Oh, no.
You arrive, and the architecture does remind you of Luskin back in its heyday. Some of the
Yeah.
older buildings that you've seen kind of in that city have the similar architecture of like notched wooden posts and spires, carved intricate patterns, pennant flags waving in the snow.
Max is like, wow, this reminds me of when I was younger.
Uh,
Oh, well,
yeah, so the building itself is relatively old, with a lot of the decor and other things being over 200 years old, but well maintained. It has sturdy walls, but you notice that there are drafts coming in through the floorboards, as well as being around rat long enough. You've come to notice the sound of rats squeaking, so you can hear some of them scurrying beneath the floorboards as well.
That's fine. We're friends.
And behind the counter is just like a older, bald man who's just kind of got like a deep, sunken in, almost 1,000-yard stare. At looking into his glass as he just kind of seems to be pondering something in that brain of his.
Hello, sir. I won't bother you for too long. Can I get a room, please?
You're looking for a room then, eh?
Just a room. Just like a bed. Like just one bed is fine. That's like your cheapest option. But yeah.
Just go ahead and pop that guy up there. He's just like, yeah, I can work with that. Room is just 1 silver per night, and
Oh.
got a few available.
I look at the rest of the group. I mean, I don't think we plan on like too long, right? Do we just want like one room, or do you guys want separate rooms?
I can stay in one room.
yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll get one room. We'll just get some extra chairs in there if you have any.
Yeah, I can do that. And he looks around like the common room and just walks over and just picks 2 chairs up and just starts walking up the stairs with y'all as he leads you up to the room.
Yeah, here, take a gold piece and just the next couple folks that come in, just give them a free room. I'll cover it.
Oh. Okay. And as you walk up the steps and make it into the hallway going into your room, another man is walking down the hallway and sees you all coming, and he's like, "Oh, Owen, let me grab those for you." And he's like, "Oh, well, thank you, Speaker. It's not your job." He's like, "Nonsense! It's my job to help the people. Can't be lugging chairs around. I mean, you're almost, what is it now, 43?" And he's like, 58, sir, but thank you.
What was his name?
The guy who's running the inn is Owen Tarsonell. I did put a picture of him up.
Yeah, nice.
And the other person grabs the chairs from him and is just like, let me carry these for you. I've got it. And he looks at you and he goes, "Hello, I am the speaker. My name is Nath. Where is your room?" And he's like, "Oh, I was leading him right this way, sir." And he's like, "Oh, splendid. I'll carry him right this way."
Thank you very much.
What does this guy look like?
Nearth, let me pull up his information. Or not, because apparently my laptop's gonna crash.
No.
He just is.
He.
The embodiment of he, him.
What does he look like? Man.
Man. Generic.
White bread.
No.
White man from 1985.
What?
Great white man.
So Nairth appears as a man in his late 40s. He's got very well maintained black hair that is slicked backwards and a small chin goatee that seems to be very meticulously manicured. He has a few gray hairs, but otherwise it looks like his hair is mostly black. It seems like it's just kind of like that mature touch of gray. He's got thick blue robes on and a fur cloak, as well as a set of heavy fur boots that he wears. They are actually sealskin boots. And he has dark brown eyes, almost like polished obsidian or onyx. And they seem very warm and inviting.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust that either.
He's too nice. He's too nice. Okay. Like she's a little suspicious, but won't say anything.
That's gonna be the trend, I think. Is just don't trust. That's fine.
When someone says they overly welcome.
Can I get his vibe? Possibly?
You're gonna check his vibe? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do a vibe check.
Can I do one too?
Yeah, for sure.
We all vibe check this man.
17.
13.
19.
Okay. Yeah, he seems legitimately like invested in Owen's business and like his health. He does legitimately care for the man and was actually giving him a compliment earlier. Like it wasn't like two-faced or like backhanded. It was legitimate.
My sister appreciates this deeply.
As for y'all, he hasn't. It seemed like Mike's is the only one that picks up on this. He hasn't made up his mind on you all yet.
That's fair.
He is very aware that you all are essentially strangers in his town, and is definitely like putting on airs of generosity, but he hasn't made up his mind how he feels about y'all yet.
I get it. Okay, yeah. My ex is nuts.
Just drag y'all over to the inn. Yeah, so Owen leads y'all over to your room, which he unlocks the key, and Nairth brings your extra chairs in, and is like, "What would you like?"
We can sort them out. We're just gonna be sitting here playing some games, so.
Oh, around the table then. Very well. And he sets them down. He goes, "Do you need a deck of cards? Owen doesn't carry any, but I have a spare in my room. I can go grab them."
Oh no, it's okay. I believe Alex has some, so we're okay.
Pull out a deck of cards.
Ah, well then.
Max is like, I think fucking God, I was pushing.
Very well then. I am just down the hall. And if you need anything, let me or Owen know.
Sure thing, and just keep the gold piece, so use it for whatever you need it for.
He goes, "I'll just use it like you said, and if people come in, I'll give them a free room."
Gives a wink.
He's completely like, make a persuasion check, actually.
Okay. I wink with one eye, though, so it does look kind of weird.
Looks like a blink.
Oh.
Looks like you're blinking.
Blinking. You gotta like
Hold
motion your head
on.
this time.
Thank God I get half proficiency in persuasion.
I'll start
Okay.
shuffling.
The 12.
I'd say with your passive insight, you can figure this out. Mike says, Owen has clearly gotten the wrong signal from your wink blink, and is like very confused because like he's owned and run this inn for many years and has never once like received some form of positive affection from anyone, so he's just kind of like, okay, Bye. And he just kind of like runs down the hall, and Nerth is like, I've never seen that man run so fast.
Oh God, don't tell him that I like women, okay? I think it'll break him.
Nerth is just like, yeah, just between you and me, well, secret. Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a gold piece. Sorry for the trouble.
He's just like, I'll just pass this along to Owen. I won't say that it's from you. I'll just say that, you know, I think he's doing a bang-up job, and enjoy your cards. And he closes the door and leaves in like a flustered hurry.
Okay, well, not what I wanted to happen, but we got the result.
Yeah, desired result, right?
I really hope I don't get an unsolicited letter later tonight.
If you do, you want me to burn it or something?
Oh, I got it.
Alright.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
You have this effect on a lot of people?
I think men are just intimidated by my iPad.
It's cool iPad.
Thank you. We don't have to actually play cards. We can just sit.
No, I'm already sitting down at the table. We've got to play cards now.
Can't play with this deck. I'm sorry.
No, we can't.
No, I'll pull out a joker.
Okay.
There's another one of me sitting.
I have cards.
Does Electra actually?
I don't know. Let me check my inventory.
Another deck?
I'll set the lantern up and then...
Wait, I thought you said we couldn't play with this deck.
We can't.
Why?
It's a deck of illusions.
It's a deck of illusions, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like, they literally just drew a card and, like, another version of themselves appeared.
Well, we can just sit here for the next 6 hours and just sort of... stare at each other's souls. I think that's okay.
I got some rope.
Played dice games.
I'm sorry, play what?
You can play dice games? Is
Repeat
it
what?
dice?
Oh, I thought you said play the Boing game. I was very curious as to what the Boing game was.
Yeah, we'll play cards. Nope, dice.
Cards. We'll play dice.
We'll play dice.
Alright.
I had the lantern set up, so that's good. I'll check it periodically.
Sounds good. Alright. Lark and Yoham.
Okay.
Hello.
Over the... Go ahead and do me 2 things.
Yes.
So first off, I will need y'all to roll stealth, just determine it for the next few hours.
Okay.
To see how long you all are able to maintain your secrecy.
Nope.
16 plus 9 is 25.
Cool. So Lark can cover it.
I'm getting...
I will say this. At some point, you all will need to reorient yourselves, just because while the 25 does cover you for a good couple of hours, that 9 does mean that y'all, at some point, like, could potentially get detected due to the shifting of the guard changes, so you all will need to reposition, but you won't be detected during that. So the next thing I will need is for one of you, and it could be either like each one of you does one, or one of you does both with the help action, however you want to do it. I will need 2 investigation checks.
I can kind of help out with... I can take the lead on that a little bit.
I'll give you the help action.
Alright, so you would be rolling 2 investigation checks with advantage. Alright, so that's a 21 and a 19?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. So, let's see, it's about 10 a.m. when y'all get into town, so I'll say it's about 11 when you all settle into your plan. As the first 3 hours of your shift passes, nothing really seems to happen. There's exchanging of goods, trading of hands, things moving around. As you kind of monitor the situation, you do notice one thing. Torga, a lot of the goods that they're offloading are of mixed quality. So you've got some things that you can see from up here are actually really good quality and it looks like they are finely made, and then others, for the common discerning eye, they wouldn't be able to detect it, but with your keen owl eyes and Lark's assistance, you're able to notice from your distance that even through like this haze and like the blizzard that rages outside the city and occasionally as it sweeps over the city, you can still make these out. Some of the items they're peddling look almost damaged, as if they were taken via force.
I guess.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, didn't mean to cut you off. That you were done.
No. You first.
Oh, my guess is that these are the victims' items.
Does Johan want to weigh in on that, or?
Yeah, sorry. So I see the... Sorry. Totally...
So the items appear damaged as if they were taken by force, and the Lark said that they assumed that they were taken from Sephek's victims.
It does match what he says. Those are pretty banged up items. It does match what... was I told this, or is
No,
someone just...
I just was relaying information to you.
Okay. Alright. I mean, those items do look really banged up that I see. Yeah.
I'm assuming the rest of the group is in on it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so. Just terrible that they're doing stuff like this and then trying to pass it off.
And does what they need. Bad well.
Did you cut out there, or did I?
Oh, survival of the fittest. All that.
I'm not the only one, right?
No, they're cutting in and out a bit. They said survival of the fittest. Or they said it. I assume, and just correct me if I'm wrong here, you know, that what you were saying was that it's the way it goes. That survival of the fittest, I guess.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's what Lark says to you.
Okay. I know that it's a thing, but it's still... Yeah. It's sad. It's very sad.
Well, hopefully it makes you feel a little bit better when we kill them.
Yeah. Maybe. It's just seeing what they've done.
Lark will go quiet and continue their watch.
All right, and with that second investigation check, Johan with a 19, the rest of your watch is relatively uneventful, but around, like, between, like, 5 and 6 o'clock, things start to wind down and close up as dusk fast approaches here across the plains, or what accounts for dusk these days. And you watch as the last few members of the caravan, or last few members of the customers trail away. The members of the caravan begin kind of like packing up their wares and putting things away, just kind of closing up shop for the day. And you see Sephek and Torga having a conversation that from this distance you can't quite make out. But as you keep your watch, it looks like they are rousing their dogs and feeding them. With a 19, you can tell that like they are not immediately about to make way, but it looks like they are planning on leaving tonight.
Oh, son of a nutcracker. Shoot, 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 shoot.
You think we should alert the others?
Indeed, it looks like they're preparing to leave. Not now, but soon, later today, at least.
Seems rather soon.
How far is the inn?
Not terribly far. The city as a whole isn't like each tin town isn't like actually really big. Like out of game, Targos has a population of like 1,000 people, so it's like pretty small comparatively. So.
Well, I was asking more so if they were within range of my message spell.
Ah, okay. No, unfortunately, they are out of the range of your message spell. Like, it is not 120 feet to the inn.
Okay.
We can go fetch them. I stay here and watch.
That's fine. I can do that. And
so you're gonna take off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off.
All right. It doesn't take you long to getting kind of like an aerial view and flying above the buildings. It doesn't take you long to spot the burning red flame in a window far off on the eastern side of the town. When you get within range, you can cast off a message, or you could just land on the window and let them know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll probably at least try finding my companions and.
Yeah, no, that's where they are, is in the inn with the like red flame lantern hanging in the window.
Okay, so I would enter in. Then, did they tell us what inn they were going to stay at?
They laid out the plan in full. So they are going to stay at an inn. They were going to put a lantern in the window, specifically the one that y'all used to, like, that was given to you by Danica Greysteel, so it'll burn an odd color. That will let you know what room they're staying in and in what inn. That way, if it gets dark, you can easily spot it. And you were told you can either just message them with your spell when you get close, or you can come get them.
I think I'm gonna message them. I'll message. I'm gonna roll a dice here. Who I message? How many people are at the inn?
Just
There's
three.
Electra,
All right.
Alex, and my exes.
Okay. Let's see. Let me grab a dice. Let me grab a d4. Electra's 1. Who? One more time. Electra,
Electra,
Alex, and my exes.
Yes. Maxis is 3.
Mixus.
Mike is 2. If it's a 4, then... Mixus!
Oh,
You hear a voice in your head. Not to rush or anything, but it looks like they're getting ready to leave tonight. I don't think they're going to be staying.
that works for us. I'll go to the rest of the group. They're leaving tonight.
No.
Alright, let's get at it.
Alright.
Question: do we want to follow them out, or do we want to just go for it as late as we can?
We might want to get a little bit. That's a good question.
If we do, we're gonna need a way to follow them because they have
We
dogs.
need to
and
follow 'em
don't.
right now because they got yak. The dogs. Take them further.
Yeah, we might just have to go for it.
We'll just
we-
follow them for a
What
bit.
time is it right now? Like, how late in the day is it?
It's about 6 p.m.
Okay. Is Johan outside or downstairs, or did he just like go back to bed?
He was basically like flew within range to cast, and then I assume did a U-turn and started making his way back to Lark. Is that correct, Johan?
Yeah.
I know you can reply something. Can you reply to message? I
I
think so, right?
think so. Yeah.
My exes will reply then. We're on our way. We're gonna get towards the wall. When you get back there, tell us what the guard situation is.
Oh, sure.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
We'll head out. That way we can be in his range of his message, so it's easier.
All right. Sounds good.
Righty.
So I'll say then that you all arrive around here at the same time. Question, Lark. While Johan was going to get the party, you were still keeping an eye on the caravan, correct?
Correct.
Make me a perception check.
Using my inspiration.
Cool.
That's just a luck point, right?
Yep.
Okay. 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay. So your party is on the way, and it looks like that the group is, like I said, getting ready to leave. One thing that you do notice that would allow you to create either a... This could be taken one of a few different ways. You see a weak point in their defenses that you can exploit right now. You're not sure how it will affect things, but you do know that it will either give your party time or create an opening to carry out the task that y'all are looking to do. One of the dog sleds, the one towards the back, is currently being neglected, and as the other dogs are being fed, this group of dogs is getting restless. You might be able to, with a high enough stealth check, slip in, cut them loose, and make them run.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Release the dogs.
Let loose the dogs of war. Alright, roll me a stealth check.
18 plus 9 for a 27? Yes.
100%. You are a phantom in the night. Moving with unnatural grace and precision, you move down the wall and through the snow, arriving at the cart in the blind spot of the people watching it, and find yourselves here at the dog sled. Now, there are one of two ways you can handle this. You can release them all, just by undoing their harnesses, and I'll ask you to make an animal handling check to either convince them to just run wild or run off into the woods or wherever they go. Or you can just cut the line, and they may just bolt or scatter.
I'll go ahead and cut the line.
Okay. You cut the main line, holding them together. I'll say this: do you want to just cut it at the base, or are you like cutting the link to each individual harness? Like you basically like making 2 cuts along the lead lines to hold them in place.
I'll make 2 cuts.
Okay, so then yeah, you cut them loose. They're still wearing their harnesses, but they are no longer attached to the sled. And upon being like turned loose from their mooring, some rush forward immediately over to the areas where the food is being dispersed, causing an upset in the caravan. A few others, upon their masters kind of like expressing outrage and shock at this happening, bolt off into the woods. And as they do, the Torga barks out, "After them! We can't afford to lose more dogs!" And the whole group goes sprinting off into the woods, with Torga and Sephek trailing behind cautiously. Make me another stealth check. Inu?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was pushing talk. That's a natural 20 for 29.
You, as you cut them loose, I imagine that Lark just, like, literally slides under one of the sleds and is just gone in the shadows as everyone rushes out and tromps away. And as your party arrives on the scene, you slip out from under the carts.
Just like a ghost. I'll point them in the direction that everyone ran. I released the dogs, so they should be a bit preoccupied. Or at least very distracted.
That
Might be
worked.
able, yeah, I might be able to surprise him.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Into the woods.
Like,
To the woods, it's time to go.
I've hunted before. I'll give everyone like a vague sense of kind of where to go.
All right. I will say this, since they kind of rushed into the woods, not necessarily paying attention to leaving little trace, it is not hard to follow these like dragging marks through the snow. And everyone in the party make me a stealth check.
Whoa, the woods.
I'm gonna go into
It's in that one.
Cool.
I'm gonna go into my man stance,
Cool.
and I have heavy arms, so I get disadvantage on stuff.
The dice are biting me. It's an 11.
Yeah, I got a
So
That
3,
one's a 3.
11,
Can't relate, I got a 19.
19,
12.
Johan, what's your stealth?
I think he said it's a +5.
+6. Oh, it's a +5. My bad.
Okay, yeah, but what's your stealth roll?
Oh, let me roll. Sorry, 17.
Okay, so we got a 17, a 19, a 12, an 11, and a 3. Okay. as you all enter into the woods, you come across a very small clearing in the foliage, and as you all kind of like tromp through the woods, losing a bit of the trail as you go, arriving in this clearing under the shifting auroras above, the light cascades down and lights the scene for you, as you all see Torga Icewind and Sephek Kaltro waiting for you all.
Oh, yeah, I can't be surprised. Okay.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, no, they're not ambushing you. I'm just saying that, like, they are there. So, just as you are not surprised by them, they are not surprised by you.
That's fine.
And
I'm gonna eat his knees.
Torga looks at you all and goes, "So you're the ones who decided to cause a bit of trouble for me, huh? Do you
Yeah,
have...
what about it?
Do you have any idea who you're fucking with, oaf?"
Let's just skip the small talk. I'm gonna get ready to do my thing.
All right.
Fuck yeah!
Everybody roll initiative then.
Okay.
Can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
I do believe that is an action, so if you want to use your first turn of initiative to cast Mage Armor on yourself, you can.
I went into my stance earlier, and that lasts for a bit. So
Gotcha.
Initiative. Not too shabby. Another 18 for me.
I get advantage on initiative rolls, thank God. Okay.
I don't want to go first.
Hey!
Okay, that was very epic.
Okay. I will roll. Let me make sure I click on my token.
Epic.
Got it.
8, baby. Let's go.
Bro's got advantage.
I have little feet. Okay, so I get a D for my dexterity and a +2 to my AC. So my AC is currently...
Oh, I can't even get there in 30 feet. Christ.
Go.
Okay, so my AC is 21.
Cool.
Crap.
Let's go!
Double check just to make sure.
God, I need 2 rounds before I can do anything. Christ.
Man, these bandits are rolling good tonight. They're out for blood.
That's fine.
Good. I hope they are.
I hope you hope they are.
I should have done this. I'll do it later.
Alright, so it looks like everybody is in. Alright, at the top of the round, it is Elizabeth.
Oh, fuck.
This is left.
Oh no!
Okay, that's fine.
I guess the best thing I can start with is, yeah, I'd like to first on her, I'll do Toll the Dead.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. And let me quickly change the dice because I'm going to assume is at full health, so she takes a D8 instead if it doesn't.
Correct.
Wow.
Well, that's better.
If it hits.
That is an 18.
So it... Yeah, she succeeds.
Okay. Wish I had some more epic battle music, but unfortunately, this is the playlist I have loaded.
So they don't take any damage. I mean, I guess. Yeah, let's say so. Instead, let's do. I guess guiding bolt.
Okay.
On the dude.
Which one? There's a lot of dudes.
The dude we're trying to kill.
Sephek Kaltro. Got it.
Yeah. So let's do it on him, and I am pretty sure it is. It's a ranged spell too. I'm gonna guess that doesn't hit.
A 10 does not hit. No.
So yeah, that's. I'm gonna guess that's basically all I can do. So.
That is your action and your movement. Yes, unless you have anything you can do as a bonus action. That would be your turn.
I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. I can move, but there's not really much of a reason to. But
well, there is no movement. You used your action to cast a cantrip, and then you burned your movement to cast a first level spell.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it then.
Okay. Torga is up next. She is going to move her speed. And then she is not necessarily in range to do anything outside of attempt to make a ranged attack at the person who just launched 2 attacks at her and her man. She is going to draw a dagger off her belt and throw it at Alex. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does hit.
Okie dokes. She does 4 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
She rushes forward and chucks the dagger out of her hand. It lands amidst a weakness in your armor. And she just kind of like growls at you all. And that is her turn. Lark, you're up.
Okay. I'll attack this guy over here. One of the bandits.
Gotcha.
One, and since he hasn't moved before me, I have advantage on my roll.
Correct.
And since I have advantage, I get sneak attack.
Correct.
Okay. Check. It is a 17 hit.
I do believe a 17 does hit. How are you attacking him?
With a dagger.
Okay, so you're throwing a dagger. Got it.
Oh wait, no, I'm up to him. Sorry.
You're gonna move
I
up to
just
him?
didn't move. Yeah, I just didn't move my first.
Oh, okay.
Dagger is a d4. Sneak attack 86.
Yeah, didn't know if you were throwing your dagger or just stabbing him.
So that is 12 piercing damage.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
And I'm going to move away from him using... I'll move away from him and move back over here to the group.
Okay, he is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
I have mobile.
He is not going to take an attack of opportunity. Anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
Can I perhaps hide in the group?
Yes, make me a stealth check. I will say this, attempting to hide behind Yoham will not work.
18. I will attempt to hide behind Electra.
With an 18, I'll say that that is a solid hide. That is your turn?
Yep.
All right, it is Sephek Kaltro's turn. Cool. He is going to... Yep, he is going to move up into the fray. And rush at Mixus. He's going to go ahead and launch 2 attacks. I already know that a 15 doesn't hit because you said your AC is 21.
Correct.
And I assume that a 17 doesn't hit.
No.
Cool. That is his movement and his actions. With his bonus action, he is going to cast a spell, using Misty Step to teleport away from this engagement, and over here.
Oh, goody!
As he rushed forward as well, one thing you noticed, Mixus, which now you notice, Yoham, I guess everybody notices now that he's done this whole shebango, is that as he rushed forward, he held his hands out, and the snow itself leapt up into his hands to create 2 blades of solid ice. And as he swung the first at Mixus, it shattered against her defense, but he then, as like in the same swing that it broke, the blade reformed from the snow on the ground. With the second swing, same deal, broke, reformed from the snow on the ground. And as he teleported over to Yoham, he was whisked away in a gust of snow and ice.
Do I get attack opportunity as he leaves me?
Seeing as he used Misty Step, you do not. However, it is Yoham's turn.
Oh no, the poor whatever. Bonus action.
Yep.
I start humming a tune. I immediately pull out my rapier and I proceed to swing at him.
Okay.
So let me hit the attack button. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Yeah.
That just hits, actually.
Dealing 11 points of damage.
Gotcha.
So I used my bonus. That's all I can really do. I'm up in his face now.
You've used your... So in my rules, which this is the first time we are in combat, so I'll go ahead and cover this just because, like, I did link y'all the document, but I do understand it's been a minute since anyone's probably taken a look at it. With my structure in combat, you have a couple different things. Nyla, of course, is the kind of like veteran on this at the moment, since they run with me the most. But you essentially have an action, a movement, and a bonus action. The way I run movement is if you choose not to move, you can hold that for an additional action, which can be used a number of ways. One of those is to attack again. I'm kind of a fan of them big old anime fights where you stand your ground and, you know, do the swing and madoos, so I am completely fine if you all decide to, like, for y'all melee attackers out there and for y'all ranged attackers who have a nice reasonable distance between you and your target, if you want to just hold your ground and keep swinging, I am fully on board with that. So for Mixus and Electro, when your turns come around, if y'all just want to get in and start a chucking, you can absolutely do that.
Okay. So then... Okay. Funny, is there a penalty?
For...
To do... for attacking again?
No, there is not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna swing again.
There is... The reason I have no penalty for it is because just as y'all can do that, so can your enemy.
Okay. So swing again. I miss this time.
Correct, you do.
Okay. That is it.
As you lunge forward with your rapier, you catch him off guard as he was like, this is a small little weak little owl thing. This is an easy target. And you just whip around humming a tune and just catch him off guard and lunge at him, striking him truly, and then as you strike again, this time he's a little more cautious and wary, drawing his blades together to form a shield of ice as it glances off and they reform into swords. Electra, you are up.
Oh, little old me. So first of all, I'm gonna cast a mage armor on myself so I can boost my AC.
Cool.
My AC is now going to be 16.
Cool.
Override AC 16, so I don't die immediately in this fight. And then with my other action, I'm gonna create my pact weapon, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna curse this fool, Sephek. So you all see, you guys have seen Electro fight before because she just does it a lot for fun, but you see, like this blue, like electricity start to form her, and in her hand, once again, her warhammer sort of not even twinkles, it just kind of like you hear like rumbling thunder, and then it's in her hand, and she points right at Sephek and is like, "You." And then that's my action. That's my everything.
All right. It is now the bandits' turns. And seeing as they are not looking so hot, or at least one of them isn't, they're all going to go ahead and start doing the best they can. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot he can do, so he's just going to kind of like dash in and kind of like hold a position. As is this one. Or actually, this one can get in and get an attack. They're going to move in. And I think after the flashy light show, they're going to be like, they're going to look between the eye patch wearing, heavily armored gnome in front of them wielding a giant, like, club with spikes, and then look over at the Goliath and kind of like can't pick the lesser of two evils, so they're just going to launch an attack, and we'll just see which one of your ACs it beats. I think just they look at Electra and they're like, this is a terrible idea. Dink.
And they're right.
Does a 18 beat your armor class?
It sure does.
Okay, I know that on their turn this will be a terrible idea. That's fine. That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Gotcha. Take it like a champ. I don't care.
This one, realizing he's probably on death's door, is going to make a run at Lark. Just because he's like, they stabbed me. If I'm gonna die, I'll at least die stabbing the person who stabbed me. Does an 18 hit?
It hits my... It hits...
Sure does.
Okay. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Lark is a fan.
Lark, all I did was stab you. What the fuck, dog? It was a prank, bro. It was a prank. And then this guy is going to kind of like, he's going to go ahead and launch a shot, and then he's probably going to try and reposition. Mike says, I take it to 15 again, does not hit.
It does not.
I like the idea that, you know what, I'll ask you, how does Mike deflect this crossbow bolt out of the air?
It's a bolt, like a bow, like crossbow.
Like a crossbow, yeah.
She grabs it.
I like the idea that, like, seasoned warrior standing, like, in a defensive stance with this, like, club in one hand, like, ready for anything, and these two bandits are like, oh, what do we do? And then the crossbow just comes out, just whoosh, without even breaking eye contact, just grabs it, snaps it, and they're just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the bandit's turn, and I'm gonna just say that safely they're gonna start pissing themselves. So yeah, Mike, this is your turn.
I'm trying to find the wedding song. It's the one that goes ba 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 bum ba bum bum bum. Anyways, okay, okay. I'm checking out the scenery. Um, would I be able to get here? Yeah, like get to this little spot. I assume she's a barbarian. I'm not gonna fuck with that. That's for spellcasters to deal with. They'll get attack opportunity, but I'll use my movement to get like here. If that's if that's chill.
That should be possible since you're a size small creature, so you should be able to move through these like medium-sized creatures no problem, especially since they're your allies.
I bob and weave.
You will take 2 attacks of opportunity. I wouldn't say you'd go through that one guy's threatened range.
That's fine.
Just because Lark is already interposing there.
That's fine. I'll take the hit.
But the likelihood of them hitting you is very slim. So that's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Proving my point immediately.
I step on his toes.
And that's a nat 20, which would make it a 23. So that is not proving my point, but that does hit.
It's okay.
Cool. So let's see. So let's say. So you take 10 points of slashing damage.
That's fine. Noted.
Yeah, and you've used your movement. You're in a good range with Sephek. You still have your action, your bonus action.
Hmm. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Oh, okay. I'm just checking myself because this is a new class that I haven't worked with before. So
100%.
Forgive me. Okay. I'm gonna use my Okay, I'm gonna keep my man stance. I'll just boop it up again so that I can use fighting spirit. So I get 10 hit points. So we're level whatever. So I get 5 temp hit points. So I'm at 35.
Okay.
That's one time. That's one use, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to bop him real hard with my combo bow. I'm using it one-handed.
Okay.
So that is. He probably has mage armor. Okay, that's a big number. It's like 19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, let me roll.
Hiya!
Yeah, okay. That's 11 points of damage.
Alright. He takes another 11 points of damage.
Get him right in the leg.
As you crack him in the leg, he kind of, his stance, like, as he's still facing Yoham, kind of like buckles, and he just kind of like turns, so he's kind of like interposed, able to kind of like keep eyes on both of you, and is just like glaring coldly.
Do it, I dare you. That's my turn, I think.
Alright, then that would bring it back around to Nyla with Elizabeth.
Okay. First thing I would like to do is I would like to cast Shield of Faith on myself, so my armor can go up to 20.
Gotcha.
Next thing I would like to do, let me quickly.
By the way, our for Electra and Mixus, are y'all updating your hit points on D&D Beyond or Roll20?
Oh, I have my own little thing, but I can update Roll20 for you.
I was using D&D Beyond, but I can use Roll20.
Just if you can keep like your HP up to date on your token, just so I can keep track of it. It would be
Got you, bro.
Because y'all can update it on your own stuff, but if you just keep it up to date on the tokens, that helps me out.
Yeah, I got you.
And yes, Nyla, you were saying? Sorry.
Oh, real good. I just bumped up my armor to 20. The next thing.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Next thing. Who's looking more hurt? Sorry. Lark or Electra?
26 out of 31, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
okay.
I have 25 out of 31.
So
So Electra.
yeah, Electra. All right. So Electra, I will give you some healing. So I'll cast. Can I cast it? Fuck. Cure Wounds. There it is. I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
I thank you.
You get 15 HP healed.
Holy fuck! Okay.
That's more than you need.
No, it's totally fine. I am Electra's loving the attention right now.
And the next thing, I have a question for you, Walker.
How did it heal for 50?
I
Oh,
don't
right,
know.
because your I think it's because of your domain. Let me double
Oh,
check.
right. Life domain.
Let's go!
Let's see. 1 second, I'm
If
just gonna
not-
pop over to Cure Wounds real
Yeah,
quick. Just
you're all
double
good.
check it.
I might have messed something up.
1 second.
Oh fuck, I already edited. It's fine.
Nope, that's correct. It's because it's 2 plus the spell's level for your Disciple of Life plus your Wisdom modifier plus a D8. So it would be 3 plus your Wisdom modifier plus a D8. So that would be, yeah, that's correct.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hold my movement. The next thing I want to ask Walker.
Mhm.
When the dude, I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. The dude we're trying to fight.
Mhm.
When he casted his spell, was it verbal?
It did not seem so, no.
Okay, so that.
It seems like he just did it. There were no components involved.
Okay. I would still like to cast blindness and deafness on him. So I will need a Constitution saving throw. Oh.
So already this turn you've burned a first level spell as
Oh,
your
right.
action, and then for your bonus action you used Shield of Faith, which I said I don't care about the spell level so long as the casting time is correct. But I
Right,
will
my
say
bad.
that if you're holding your movement, you can't use it. Like in my rules, it says you can't use it
Right.
for another leveled spell. It would have to be a
I'm
cantrip.
so sorry.
You're all
Yeah, my
good.
bad. That is.
You're all good. We're all learning tonight. This is everyone's first combat
This
with
has
me as the
a long
DM.
time since I've played D&D. Let's just cast. I'll just go for another Toll the Dead on them then.
On which person?
The dude I just talked about.
Oh, him. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So he's making a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. It's not gonna get a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, that does not succeed as he rolled a 21.
Yep, that's it.
All right, it is going to be Torga's turn. She is going to kind of a tree in her way. There's not really a lot of places she can go. She is going to move up to Elizabeth. And as a yep, as a bonus action, she is going to rage. And is going to make an attack with her warhammer. Does a no, an 18 doesn't hit because you just upped your armor class to 20.
It misses.
So it doesn't hit. Wait, this creature has multi-attack? Well, I didn't run it the first time, so I'm not gonna run it around this time. I'll just have to keep... yeah, I didn't run it last time, so I'm not gonna run it this time. I'm gonna keep it in mind for that for next round, though. As that seems to only make them angry that they can't hit you. And I will have to remember next turn that they actually have multi-attack and not fuck this up. Okay, Lark, your turn.
Okay. I've got an ally within 5 feet of this bandit, so that sets me up for sneak attack. It's a non-natural 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, 1, 2, d6, 4, 10, 17 damage total.
Yeah, he's gone.
Lark just stabs him right through the neck.
He just gurgles briefly and collapses as you withdraw your blade.
Do the last mistake you ever made. And I'll take the hide action again.
Okay, roll me another stealth.
10 plus 19.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, it is Sephek Kaltro's turn. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yoham and Mixus, as you all are in direct melee proximity, and can see more directly what is going on with Sephek, you will watch that as the biting winds kind of like pass through here and coalesce over you all. Kind of, for those of you not acclimated to the weather or wearing your hardiest of cold weather clothing, it bites and stings. But for Sephek, it seems to rejuvenate and fuel him as his eyes glow blue, and you watch as with a sickening snap, the leg that Mixus cracked real hard kind of snaps back into place. And he looks between the two of you and just goes, really wish you all hadn't gone and attacked my employer. And he is going to launch an attack at each of you with his blades.
Okay.
Good pussy.
All right. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay. First off, Mixus, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Yoham, does an 18 hit?
It would, but I use my reaction to cast shield.
Clever bitch. Fuck. Well, that's fine. I'll just have to burn through those shields faster than you can burn through his hit points. All right, for the only person it actually hit, which is Mixus, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of cold damage.
Okay, so that's 13 total.
13 total.
So. Okay. I'm bloodied for our cleric. Yeah, I'll take it like a champ.
Then he is going to, seeing himself kind of in a bit of a tricky situation, he is going to bonus action Misty Step away, using his spell with no components, to move 30 feet away, and then he is going to trek a little a ways to get kind of a better vantage point on everyone else.
I sort of fucking put him down.
Okay. Okay. If that's what he wants to do, we can play this game.
We're gonna run to the gas station.
We're gonna play. We're gonna have some fun.
All right.
Oh.
And I believe that's all he can do on his turn. So yeah, Fel, you're up.
All right, so I'm not going to move. So as a standard action, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
I'm going to put it right next to him.
Okay. Let me...
Do we have a token for that at all?
I am working on it. I believe I do have one somewhere. Or I did. Here we go.
Make sure I use one of my spell slots.
And I'm going to go ahead and give this control to Fel so he can move it.
Okay.
Can you move that token?
Yeah, I can move it.
Cool. Yeah, your flaming sphere appears.
Yep. So then, so you said I can cast a cantrip if I don't move, correct?
Correct. If you use a leveled spell, you can hold your movement to cast a cantrip.
Okay. Let's do this then. I'm gonna touch my blade and cast Booming Blade on it.
All right.
So I am setting up for next turn.
All right.
All right, that will be my turn.
All right. And just to refresh my memory, with Flaming Sphere, does it do anything this turn, or?
That's what I'm double checking. It says any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. I don't think it would affect him because his turn has already passed.
Yeah, once it's his turn again, at the end of it, there'll be a thingy.
Yeah. Okay. And then additionally, on your next turn, since the sphere is summoned, you can use a bonus action to move the sphere 30 feet. You can also collide it with creatures, and it will do some damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I believe I can only move it as a bonus. Yeah, I can move it next round as a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Oh, all right. No, wait. Could I have moved it into him?
Seeing.
It doesn't.
Well, actually, yes, because it takes an action to cast Flaming Sphere, not a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action to move it. So, technically, you could have, since you didn't use a bonus this turn, as far as I'm aware.
It's been a while since I've played, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're all good. Since you haven't used a
you can
bonus
move
this
it now
turn,
as
you
a
could move it
bonus
now,
action.
yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm going to ram it into him then.
Okay, and then it says...
So
creature must make a save against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops this turn.
Yeah.
So... I guess this is a question on wording for Leo as well. Would it be like he makes the save against the damage taken, if it nullifies it, it's 0, or is it more of a situation of like he makes the save normally as he would if he ended his turn within the proximity?
For the sake of simplicity, I would just say make it a dex save, and then if it succeeds, then it's.
That is in luck then, because that is the save that the spell requires.
Yeah, that is. I would do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would rule it as the fire damage on field save, or half as a unsuccessful one.
Okay.
Then it would be half on a success because he rolled a 21.
Okay. So then you roll the damage then.
Yeah.
Except damage is not working apparently. What is going on here?
Everything is turned off for that spell.
Got it. Okay.
You would turn on damage, and then try casting it again.
Yeah. So just
hit cast spell.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So half of 3 is like 1.
Yeah.
Christ.
So he takes 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah.
And he does not look happy about that.
Good.
As you singed his favorite coat. And with that, it is Electra's turn. You've done all your setup phase. You're ready to rock. How do you crush it?
Almost. First, quick question.
Yeah.
I want to get like right here. Can I slide by this dude? In front of me?
Seeing as they are opposed enemies, I would say no. If I remember correctly, you take a 5-foot hit to your movement for every enemy space you move through. Or is it half your movement?
I don't know.
I think difficult terrain is just half your movement. I think for an enemy it's like 5 feet of your movement, right? And they can get attack of opportunity.
Difficult terrain is half movement. I've never used the enemy movement rule, but I think it's 5 feet.
Then yeah, it would be like 5 feet per each enemy you decide to move through.
Okay. In that case, man, fuck this guy. He's making me use all my spells. First, I'm gonna cast Hex on him. Where the fuck you going? On Sephek, please.
Sephek. Okay, cool. So you've got your Hex Blade's Curse on him, you've got your Hex on him, and then you've also got your Mage Armor and your Pact Weapon. Okay, cool.
Yeah, brother. And then I'm gonna, since I used that, I'm gonna Misty Step.
If you cast Hex, you wouldn't be able to Misty Step since they're both bonus actions.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's okay. In that case,
but if you wanted
I'm
to Misty
on this
Step
dude
and
in front
pass
of
the
me.
Hex...
Oh, you're fine. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this guy in front of me. The one who hit me before.
So
I'm gonna look down.
So you're hexing Sephek, and then you're taking a swing on this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
No, you're good. Holy fuck, that's a 19. It's 19 plus 8. And I'm gonna roll my damage real quick. Cause I assume, oh fuck, unless this guy's crazy. 27 hits.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15 damage to this guy in front of me.
Cool. Oh, he's just instantly fucking dead. Like, went from full HP to nothing in a second.
Yeah, Electra, since he's the one who, like, stabbed her earlier, Electra, like, slow turns to look at him. And without saying anything, just raises up her hammer, smashes it into his skull. And then I look at this dude right in front of me.
Okay.
I don't say anything. I just let him know, like, you're next.
So that was your bonus action, your action. You still have a movement if you choose to use it.
Oh, yeah. 25 feet. I'm gonna go past him. Blink. I just walk.
I was about to say, if you move here, and then you could make it up to here, because you wouldn't be moving through his movement space.
Oh, no!
So you can go one further.
It's alright, I'm already here.
No, I'm just saying, like, you still have 5 feet of movement. You can still go there.
Blink. Sure.
Additionally, just go ahead and roll me, like, an intimidation check.
Thanks, bro. I have a +7 to that. This guy's gonna shit his pants. Maybe not. I only rolled an 18.
So he's not going to take an attack of opportunity on you. But I will say this, since you did just Gallagher splat a bandit, like, and just basically entered the splash zone, my guy. Seeing as, like, Lark and Alex are probably the only people, like, well, actually, you know what? I'd say, like, everybody, if you're... This wouldn't be, like, a passive thing. I think, like, everyone can just watch as Electra just squishes this man's head like a watermelon. So however many of y'all decide to be intimidated by that 18, that's up to you.
No, we're friends. I would never.
Mike's is like, meh.
Max is like, yeah,
war.
It sounds normal.
Yoham, bird noises.
This party is just full of the most terrifying women in the world, and then Johan. Oh, also, Sephek is gonna get a disadvantage. I'm gonna make it so with my hex, he gets a disadvantage on his dex ability checks. I don't know if that's ever gonna come up, but just in case it
Okay.
does.
Cool. All right, and you end your turn.
I sure do.
Cool. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from Electra.
Gotcha.
Johan, what's your spells DC?
My spells DC. Is that a? Are you talking about my concentration or just the save?
The flaming sphere. What is the DC for that?
14.
So you have to beat a 14, Electra.
Okay, I got 16.
Okay, then you take half damage if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So
one fire damage.
uh,
Oh, is it?
do you roll? Do you roll it every time? I think you roll it every time.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, any creature.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, do you need to re-roll the damage, or does it say stagnant?
I
Damage
think I would have to roll.
Yeah,
the
you would have to
damage.
re-roll the damage. So you can just roll 2d6 off the dice
Hit
roll on the
me!
side, or
Hit
that.
me!
10 points of fire damage. Oh wait, no,
I
it's
got
half,
it.
5.
5.
5. I'm
I'm
dumb.
fine.
Where was that 10 when I needed to damage him?
Wait, why is Electra taking damage?
Because I'm
the
within
flaming
5
sphere,
feet of the
yeah,
sphere.
it's 5 feet.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's alright, I'm fine. I'm big
Okay.
tough.
And now it is Bandit's turn. There are not a lot of them left. That's okay. Crossbow Bandit is going to take his one and only shot at Electra. If I could find my fucking die. Oh, here they are. Angry. So I take it that a 7 doesn't hit.
No, sir, it does not.
Okay, and the one right here with his swiping, I'll say that he's going to swipe at Alex just because even though your cover did move away, Lark, that I don't think this guy has a passive 19 perception. Alex, I take it a 10 doesn't hit.
I'm sorry, no, it does not.
That's fine. So that is the bandits. A sad and miserable existence. Mixus, it's your turn.
Wow.
Okay. Not much I can do. I'll get back to where I was before. Live in quiet regret. And she's raging. That's fine. I'll wail on her anyways. It won't be too much though. I am going to I'm gonna switch my stance to Heaven stance.
Okay.
So my AC goes back down to 19.
Mm-hmm.
But I get extra D4 to all my damage, which I double if I crit.
Gotcha.
So that's a crit, okay.
Cool.
So I'm using one-handed. So let me roll. What's your rule for crits again?
So my rule for crits is that you roll the damage for each of your abilities. So case in point, like you would roll the damage for your weapon and then your stance. And then what you would do is you add double the modifier and then the max damage dice possible. So for your Heaven stance, instead of doubling it, it would just be a solid 4 for your crit damage. In addition to whatever you roll. And then for your weapon dice, it'll be the maximum damage of that added on to whatever you roll.
Okay. So let me just roll it first. So that's a 3 plus... It's double the modifier, so that's 14. So it's 3 plus 14 plus 4. And then max D8, max D4? Is that what it was, basically?
Yes.
Sorry, max... whatever.
So it'd be 8 and 4, so that'd be 12 plus whatever you rolled plus double your modifier.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's 33 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, cool. Halved because she's raging. So that would be 16.
Yes. 33 divided by 2 is 16.5, so you can round up or down.
Gotcha.
And I get 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Noted. I can't move anymore. That's my turn, I think.
That was solid. That was a good bit of damage.
I go up to her. They're both little people, little women. I bonk her on the head.
Blood fully begins like pouring down her face, but she is just like seething right now.
Yeah, I imagine my Sisters Heaven stance is a lot more lighter, a lot more loose with it.
Gotta stay loose. Go with the flow.
But yeah, that's it.
All right, Alex, you're up.
Okay. First thing I would like to do is cast Cure Wounds on Mexus.
Okay, cool.
You regain 12 hit points. Okay. Next thing I would like to do is we can try this. Should I? I won't be able to move, and that terrifies me. I don't think I can do anything. If I don't move, I don't move. We'll just call that okay. I'll toll the dead again.
All right.
On her.
On her? Okay, cool.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Wrong one.
It's all good. All right.
Cool.
Cool. That is just a 5. So she fails.
Okay.
And takes a full. It would be a D12 this time, since she is not at max hit points because
yeah,
of.
and I think I rolled. I think I have it to auto.
Yeah. Okay. This one's set to a D12. So.
Yep. So 7 necrotic.
Cool. And she has no resistance to that, nor does rage helps her out with that at all. So yeah, she takes it.
All right, and since I technically use that to do it, I don't think I can use a bonus action spell right now. So,
do you have any cantrips that are bonus action?
No, I do not. So,
because you're out of spell slots, right?
Out of spell slots for level 1, but I have level 2.
Okay. I mean, if you have any bonus action spells, you can always like upcast. Or. Oh wait, no, you used Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I think that's my turn.
Oh, wait, no, wait.
Oh.
Because if it's a casting time of a bonus action, yes, you would be able to. Never mind. I take. Sorry, sometimes I gotta catch myself in my own rules.
No, you're all good.
So yeah,
I can't.
You can. So the only thing that limits okay. So holding your movement is the only area where I draw the line on the levels of a spell, and that's just because if one person holds their movement to cast Fireball twice, that's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a casting time of a bonus action, I typically don't sweat it. Same with casting time of a reaction, because those spells usually have a singular utilitarian function, and don't usually have the capacity for fucking me over since someone doesn't get 2 bonus actions. So it's easier to manage for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't limit casting time. So if you wanted to like use your bonus action to cast a spell, you could do that.
I would just like to cast spiritual weapon.
Sure thing.
Yep. And I don't think I deal any damage the first turn. It's just getting it up, right?
I think the first turn summons it and attacks with it. Let me double check though.
Okay.
Cast a spell. Yes, when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against
Alrighty then.
a creature that is within 5 feet of where you summon the weapon.
Yeah, I'll summon it. I'm gonna guess this dude's still alive. Let's just go for him for now, just to get him out of the way. So I'll put it right. I'll put it right here.
Gotcha. So you're putting it behind her.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for the guard dude.
I don't necessarily have a token for this, but
That's
in
fine.
the spirit of fun and fairness, I will put a Chewinga on the map,
Oh!
and give it control, by Nyla. And so you're attacking him?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit with your spiritual weapon.
Nat 20.
Fucking
20s.
alright.
And then I did not do good on damage.
That's a 6.
8. And
I don't think that's right.
No, it's
I don't
it's
think-
not.
No, it's not.
So that would be. So the 6 is the damage rolled plus the bonus.
It is?
Which would be. It's basically a 1 plus 5. Which means that if I doubled the bonus, it would be an 11, would be the damage rolled. So then if we took the max damage, it would be 19 total. So 19 total points of force damage.
Nice.
And against this guy?
Yeah.
Describe to me what your spiritual weapon looks like and how you eviscerate this man.
I have no fucking clue what it looks like. I am so very sorry to say that.
Well, you get to decide what is the form of weapon that Alex's experience in war and bond with Lathander and life as a medic, what does it take shape as?
I would say it's just a golden sword, maybe, with maybe a falcon engraved into it. Let's go with that. That
Sure
sounds
thing.
fun. Imagine if I just said it's just a chewing.
I mean, I was honestly like, I figured this could go one of a couple different ways. I'm like, is it going to be a scalpel? Like, what's the vibe here?
No. Half of me wanted to say chewing.
Yeah, so 100%. Yeah, golden sword just comes crashing down, and as it strikes him, it cracks against his form, and he is. I guess it's force damage. It doesn't necessarily bisect him. He just ceases to live. As you essentially lightsaber him, but it doesn't it's no searing slash or burn. It just hits him, and his insides stop working.
That's rough, buddy.
I mean, it is what it
It's
is.
gonna be rough for me. Ugh.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, the rules of rage, if they don't hit anybody or get hit, their rage ends. So they
so her range is still up.
Yeah. And this time I remembered that they have multi-attack.
Mm-hmm. And my ex has called her a dwarven princess, so do with that what you will.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and start swinging for the fences.
Cleric, I need healing after this.
Let's go.
I'm out of healing spells.
Yeah, do you have healing word?
So does a ghetto... Oh wait, no, that's a +5. Never mind, it's not a ghetto 20. It is a 23.
Just be a 19, so.
23. And then for the second attack with the Warhammer, I assume that a 16 doesn't hit.
Does not, no.
Okay. And then last attack, she's going to swing on Alex. I assume that a natural 20 hits. So that'd be 25.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Let's swing away.
Please be gentle.
For Mixus, that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's fine.
And for Alex... Oh, wait. I forgot rage damage. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. My bad.
Oh, 9? Okay.
Yeah, because of rage damage. I keep forgetting about that. God damn it. And then for Alex... Let's see, that's... 13 plus 6 for 19 plus 4 for rage. 23 points of damage.
I'm really fucking bloody.
Cool. So that was her multi-attack. And haven't used a bonus action, but I don't have anything I can do. I'm not gonna be that guy who's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use their hold their movement to multi-attack again, because I have balancing rules for that. I'm not a psychopath. But they will get one extra attack in. Who to hit? It is true that Mixus did call them a dwarven princess. They didn't really care for that, but they did crack Alex over the head, and that person is looking pretty close to death. You know what? I'm gonna roll a wisdom save before I roll an attack. Okay. Okay, that is 18 plus 5, 23 to hit Mixus.
That hits.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, wait, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I do believe that is their turn, as they are going to stand their ground all angy. Lark, you're up.
Okay, we'll do as instructed and go after Spellcaster. Do you believe I have enough movement if I use my bonus action to dash? Sure.
Sweet Jiminy Christmas. Because mobile boosts your movement to 40, right?
45.
Jesus
I get-
Christ.
My race gives me an extra 5 feet of movement.
And then with bonus action dash, so your movement speed is a total of 90. Got it.
We'll attack him, and since Electra is within 5 feet of him, I get...
And because you go ahead of him in advantage, so...
Oh, I think that's only at the start of combat.
No, it's I think every round. Every time you go ahead of them at the start of initiative, you get advantage on the attack, so long as you move ahead of them in initiative.
I will not argue advantage.
I mean, that's why assassins are nasty. They do one thing. They assassinate.
26 to hit?
26, 100% hits.
$11 points of damage. And
Cool.
I will use the rest. Get away from me.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Cool. That is your turn. Nido Mosquito. So it is now his turn. He is going to move away from the flaming sphere because he's not insane. Using his bonus action to Misty Step over to here in front of Lark. And I believe... Okay, that is his last one. And he is going to go ahead and make his attacks on you. Because you just stabbed him in the back, literally. Okay, does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Guys, just like, stand still, you bitch. God damn, another 23. Okay, cool. So that's 2 hits. So that is... Oh, that's the wrong... Wait, is that the right dice? That's the right dice. Okay, so that is a... That's that. Okay, so that is 9 points of slashing damage and 4 points of cold damage for a total of 13. Which
Hey,
I
feel like a
believe
bitch.
you have your boots, which make you resistant to cold.
Oh, nice.
So you would take 2 points of cold.
That's a...
Okay, and then with his second hit, that's 5 points of slashing and 5 points of cold, halved down to 2 again, for a total of 7 points of damage.
Looking a little rough. It's
Uh,
alright.
And let's see, he used his bonus action to Misty Step. I am trying to decide whether he wants to attack again or run. I think he's going to run, knowing full well that is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from you. Just because he needs to put some serious distance between him and some other people.
You mean my orb of fire?
You and Electra, honestly. Lark, if you want to take a crack at him with your reaction, you surely can.
Does a 24 hit?
Jesus fucking Christ, why did I ask?
Or it's a dagger?
Is it a crit?
Unfortunately, no. 7 points of damage?
That's still a lot. Yeah, he's hurt. So you just, as you return you stabbed him in the back and he stabbed you in the front, you stab him in the back one more time as he's running away.
You asshole, you ripped my coat.
Just fucking limps away and says nothing. You're up, Phil.
Okay, so seeing as the guy has run away, I'm gonna move the fire. I'm moving the flaming spear into the last bandit.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah, angling it around Electra, got it.
Yeah. Whoop! Boom.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action.
And he needs to make a dex save against that, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Cool. That's going to be a failure, so he's going to take full damage from this.
Okay. He takes 9 points of fire damage.
He is looking very, very rough.
Okay. So on my turn, I'm going to move, and then I'm going to swing at this lady.
Gotcha.
So I need to make a hit. I still have Booming Blade on my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do connect...
Fucking Christ alive. So that's 9 rolled damage. And your modifiers are +3?
Yeah. And I haven't even room for the Booming Blade yet.
So that's 12 piercing off the bat, just with your rolled damage modifier doubled. +8 for maximum rolled, that's 20 piercing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your Booming Blade, and we'll cool, so that's what, 10 points of thunder damage?
Yeah.
So that's a total of 20 piercing, which is halved due to her rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 10 thunder, which is not halved.
Yep.
She's bloodied and is not looking happy with this little owl thing that just waddled up and shanked her.
She's just like, what?
oh, you waddling rascal. I just like the idea that there's this imposing military person in front of them, as well as an opposing like samurai warrior, and then this little like what is basically to everyone else on looking like an owlin child just waddles up and shanks their leader in the side. God,
it's just like, what is this? Who is this thing? What?
Thank you for the bird meme, Nyla.
Which bird? Oh, I'll have to take a look. All right, yeah, that will be it for my turn.
Cool, Electra, you're up.
I'm killing him this round.
Go for it.
What direction is he running? Is he running in over here? I want to teleport in front of him.
He just seems to be running a direction away from you. It does not seem like he has a thought in mind about where he's going.
Damn, girl,
so long
that's
as it's away
crazy.
from
you. Good. Well, first I'm gonna take my 10 feet, and then I believe. Oh nope, just kidding. I'll take another feet, and then 30. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step in front of him.
Cool.
Meow. And then I'm gonna start fucking wailing on this guy. I can only do it one time, but I gotta make it count.
I mean, you've got Hex on him, which does...
No, I know. Extra 2 to damage rolls, critical on a 19 or 20.
Well, that's Hexblade's curse. Hex is another thing entirely. Hexblade's curse and Hex are two different things, but they both stacked on an enemy is bad.
Cool. 27 to hit? No, I'm sorry. 26 to hit. I rolled 18. I was right there.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So first, it is 6. Hold on. I have to check my notes really fast.
Cool. If you don't mind, I'm going to hop around your Roll20 sheet real quick just to check a few things.
Okay. Okay, so it's 10 plus 4 plus 8. And then I have to roll my d6. Plus 5. This guy's gonna take, let me just check it, double check again. 18 bludgeoning damage from me. And then with the Hex, he's gonna take an additional 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, 18 bludgeoning and 5 necrotic?
That is correct.
Alright.
So you guys fully see Electra be like, fuck this guy! And just start running before she turns into like... Not turns into, but sort of like a bolt of lightning sort of teleports.
Little boom, like thunder ripple.
Yeah. Right in front of this guy. And she raises her hammer and is like, run again and I'll fucking kill you. And then smacks him right down. Maybe on like the shoulder since I don't kill him yet.
Yeah, that fully like pops his arm out of joint.
Good.
And I believe that was your turn. That was good.
Thanks, brother.
It is the lone bandit's turn. Who is gonna just, seeing as it's when he ends his turn, right?
Yep.
He's just gonna gently sidestep this flaming orb.
Oh, just make it run into him next round.
That's fine. I think he's accepted his fate at this point, and he's just gonna level. He's gonna level probably the last crossbow bolt of his life. What is that to hit? That's a 19. Lark, does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okie dokes. Where did my D8 go? There it is. 5 points of piercing damage.
Bit rough. Very pissed off.
Lark just like limping through the snow. I'm gonna fucking kill you. He's just like, I know. He's just sobbing violently.
It's okay. I'll put him out of his misery.
Yeah, that's all he can do. It's time for him to die. Mike's is you're up.
I'm gonna switch my stance to Earth stance so that I get +10 to my speed.
Cool.
And I get no attacks or opportunities if I leave, even if I don't hit. So I'm gonna
Gotcha. So
bonk.
Torgo won't do anything.
But I'm gonna bonk her with my Kanabo.
Gotcha.
1 second, real quick, sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool. That's a roll. I'm going to get my dice across the room. That hits her. It's a 16 + 7.
All right. Yeah, that 100% hits. Roll for damage.
13 points of bludgeoning, and then I'm gonna move 35 feet over here.
Gotcha.
My turn.
All right. Alex, you're up.
Sorry. First I'd like to heal myself, so I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, because that's the only level I have.
Gotcha.
So I'll just cast it at first and then add the additional.
Gotcha. So it'd be 15 with your healing thing, and then plus 6, 21. Yeah.
21. 24. Okay, let me mark that down. Sorry, I just got back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna move. Oh, but that's gonna spark opportunity attack.
Yep.
Fuck.
Just keep wailing, just keep wailing, wailing.
No. I'll just. I can't do anything else. I'll just do Told the Dead again.
I mean, you do have a bonus action to command your spiritual weapon.
I do, but I don't want to. I only have 1 slot left.
You don't. Now that it's summoned, you don't have to burn the slot.
It doesn't burn the. It
No.
doesn't. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If
Okay,
if
that was my biggest fear.
Yeah, once
Yeah,
it's
no.
summoned, you just use a bonus action
Okay,
to command
then,
it.
yeah,
Like, it
let's do
lasts
that.
for a minute, so it's gonna be there for 10
No,
rounds.
let's do that.
it's sort of like my flaming sphere. If I had to use a spell slot, I wouldn't have used it.
Okay,
like,
so let's
to move-
spiritual weapon.
Yep, an 18 hits. It's 9 points of force damage.
Yep.
All right. So that was your action to cast Cure Wounds, bonus action for spiritual weapon. Anything else you'd like to do with your last action, or I guess your movement?
Movement. That's gonna spark opportunity attack.
If you move, it will. Yes. If you save it for like a cantrip that requires an action to cast, then no.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. How bloody is she looking?
Pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Mhm.
That's not really rough. I'll just do Told the Dead again. That's all I can do.
Gotcha. All right. 15 wisdom save. That is a 9. So she is down to 17 hit points. Out of however many.
Beautiful. Great. That's all I can do.
Cool.
It's okay.
It's her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's angry. She is very angry.
Is she angry at small child? I'm not checking.
She's angry in all directions. She can be angry at more than one thing.
Yeah.
Because she technically, if she doesn't move, gets 4 attacks. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna exercise that right.
Okay.
So first things first. Yeah, she's attacking Yoham with 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, and does a 23 hit?
It would, but I catch shield. 24.
Shit. Okay. All right, cool. I'll keep that in mind as she's going to swing again.
At me?
She's angry.
Hopefully me.
Cool.
Okay.
Does a natural 20-25 hit?
Yes.
Cool.
This is gonna hurt, but it is what it is.
So that's... that is, with her rage damage, 19 points of damage.
I am down.
Okay. Does your flaming sphere end...
Yeah.
Okay.
I would believe so, yes.
All right, I'm just going to put it on the GM layer just in case you cast it again.
Okay. Yeah, I am down. I need to make some saves.
On your next turn, yes.
Yeah.
And now with her last attack, she is going to go after the healer because she could kill him, but what if you bring him back? Does a Ghetto 20 hit?
It just hits.
Okay, cool. And that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
All right, and that is literally all she can do. It is Lark's turn.
Okay. We see Yoham go down and our healer in trouble.
Yep. You can see that from here.
I looked to the guy with the crossbow. I said, handle you in just a moment. Got it. And move over here. Get sneak attack. Friends are there. 15 plus 7 is 7, 23.
23 will hit, yes.
Actually, let me roll that. I did not. So, 19 points of damage.
And that's all piercing?
19 points of pierce. I
Gotcha.
don't think I have bone actions other than moving away.
Yeah, it looks like Torga is barely clinging to life. All right. That's your turn?
That'll be my turn, yep.
Okay. Electra, you watch as Sephek's shoulder just pops back into place as the cold winds wash over him and rejuvenate him with life. And he looks at you and he just goes, "You'll hit me again, was that it?"
She nods.
And he pops his neck. "Not if you're dead." And he's going to launch his attacks.
Let's go!
Cool. I take it that a 9 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Close, though.
How about a 16?
A 6 to fuck. What is my... No, that just hits.
Okay, so that's 1. And then he is going to hold his movement to attack one final time.
Do it.
That is a natural 20.
That sure does hit.
Okay, so let's see here.
You know what? I'll do it on my roll 20 first.
So that's 11 points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
And
Oops.
for the natural 20, that is 15 points of slashing damage. So 11 plus 15 for a total of 26.
That's okay. It would kill me, but I have Stone's Endurance, so I'm using my reaction.
Using your reaction to use Stone's Endurance?
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. I have to roll my thing to see how much it damage lowers. 10. So, it would be...
So you only take 16 points of damage.
Got it. I'm good, baby. I'm good. This is the life.
All right. And as he stabs out at you, and notices that with your notices that his attacks aren't as effective, he kind of takes stock of you, and it's just like, oh.
Is he surprised?
More amused than anything else. This is kind of like the first like break of emotion you've honestly seen from him.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. So it is now Yoham's turn. Yoham, can I get a death saving throw, please?
Yoham!
Yep. All right. Let us get to... Did it work?
Oh yeah, that's a success.
Oh, I stabilize.
You have one stabilization. Yep. Yes, you'd still have to get 2 more.
Yep.
And now it is Electra's turn.
Yep.
That's me. I'm using both my attacks on this guy. How dare you be amused by me, son of a bitch. Okay, oh fuck, I'm gonna need help on this. I rolled okay, well first, I got a crit, 19, on this guy.
Cool.
But my other one, does a 16 hit him?
16 does hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my regular attack first, if that's okay.
Cool.
I don't know why I said, why wouldn't it be okay? Okay, so that's... Fuck, okay, so... That's... 3, 7... 8, 9, 10... 15 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
And then an additional 4 necrotic damage on the first one.
Gotcha.
Second one... Oh, fuck. Okay. So I have a 2d6 plus 5... Oh, plus 6 to my maul. Would I add my charisma? I would add my charisma because it's a packed weapon, right?
You would use whatever stat you are currently using for your weapon. So...
Sick.
If it's charisma, it would be charisma. So... if plus 6 is... So this is the crit, right?
Yes, it is.
So then the damage bonus, like your modifier that you would would be 12 plus the max damage, which would also be 12. So that's 24 right off the bat. And then with Hex added in, that's 6, so that's 30. So then you just roll 2d6 and... Or I guess you roll 3d6 because 2d6 for your weapon and 1d6 for Hex. And we add that to 30.
Okay. So it's... Okay. 30 plus... That's almost max damage. Plus 11... And then I... So it's 30 plus whatever I roll for my
Yes, it's 30 for whatever
Weapon?
you rolled for your weapon and your hex.
Oh, I have to roll my hex. Fuck. 47 damage total.
Cool. How do you want to take his life?
Okay. Okay. First of all, when this guy starts laughing at Electra, the lightning that's like around her gets more and more intense. And Electra Electra's been like having fun this entire combat because she likes the adrenaline. This guy's pissing her off.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, she. This is sort of like Genshin ult style, where this guy sees the like sky darken a little bit, or
Mm-hmm.
I guess just the area around Electra darken a little bit, as
Mm-hmm.
her own eyes go like kind of cyan blue,
Gotcha.
and she raises her packed weapon and just sort of like fuck you and strikes him down. Sort of slams, I imagine, her weapon through his chest. And when she does it, there's just like a very, very loud like boom that comes from her.
Okay, so as you slam him in the chest, it does not go through.
Yeah,
It seems for whatever reason his body is relatively durable, but you do watch as the ribs, as you strike them, kind of like crack inwards, and his chest does cave in from the blow of your maul. And he drops.
And then for my bonus no, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna look at this dude over here. This other poor bandit.
I will say this: if you did want to use your bonus action, you can shift your Hexblade's curse and your hex to this new guy.
Oh, you know what? I'll do it on the barbarian over here.
Okay.
Oh wait, it can only be. Oh no, I could do it on this fool. It's just somebody that I see, and I could see her killing my friends.
Yep, that is true. So what stat do you choose for her to have disadvantage on?
Wisdom, just because it's funny.
Cool.
Oh no, what is she, a barbarian? Should I do strength? I'll do strength. Why not? Maybe she'll be bad.
All right.
Electra gives my exes a thumbs up back.
Just ran over to make sure you were okay over there.
She's big. She has a big smile on her face, covered in blood a little bit. Big smile.
The bandit, kind of witnessing all of this, is just like looking around frantically, and just.
Can I mouth at him like just go like just go?
I think he looks between you and Torga. You're gonna be making a opposed charisma check.
Okay, no worries.
So for you, I guess it would be persuasion. For Torga, it's intimidation.
That's fine. 1d20 plus. Okay. That is a 20, not natural.
Okay. So for Torga, that is a 22.
Dang.
So I think the bandit just looks between the two of you and just looks at you, Mixes, and audibly just says, "I'm so sorry." And he's going to make his shot at you, but he is going to aim away.
That's okay.
To make it look like he's putting in the effort.
I tell him it's okay, I understand.
So with disadvantage, that's a 4.
Yeah, she takes like a step back and like falls like limp dick in front of her. So she nods.
He just looks at you and just like mouths, "Just do it."
I go, it's okay. And I have a movement speed, so I can go over here. Can I go in this spot? Is that, what the fuck is that?
That's the spiritual weapon.
Can I go into space?
I think so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I...
Whoa. She has gunk on her face. I can go here, it's fine. I can reach that far. Yeah, so I imagine my exorcist is ready to just get this over with. So, in Earth stance, sturdy as a rock, she runs swiftly across the snow, and then when she reaches this bitch, I haven't attacked yet, so I can switch my stance to heaven stance again to get a boost to my damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my combo two-handed this time to get a D6 bonus, but I lose my other bonus. Actually, I got the math on that, so don't worry.
Gotcha.
Oh boy, that's a 17 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so let me roll that. So it's a 1d10 plus a 1d6. Okay. Plus 5. That's the 5. That's 20 points of damage.
Leo, how do you want to do this?
I look at the guy and I go, "It's okay, I got this." And then you just see her like sort of bring her combo like kind of close to her, and she's pretty slow moving as a whole, but she dashes across the snow, sort of like snow kicks up as she runs over. I imagine she uses like Lark as leverage, gets some footing like off the snow a bit, and then I'm gonna smash her on the head with my combo with two hands. Just want to basically cave her skull in.
Gotcha. Yeah. Take that crack. And you watch as Torga Icewind falls, defeated. And
I look back at the guy. He's the last one, right?
yeah, he's the last one.
I go over to him. I go, "Are you okay?"
I think he's just like shaking with like fear and some other kind of like mixed emotions, and it's just like, all my friends and my boss are dead.
Just stay right there for a second, okay? Does she have any gold on her? Whatever the fuck her name is, Tortoga?
Torga, let me check. She does not have any gold on her, no, but you do find a key around her neck and a small iron lockbox.
I'll pocket those. I call out to Electra. I go, "Does he have any gold on him?"
Electra is like carrying him by the front of his shirt. Oh, let me check. I search him. Sephek, I mean. Sorry.
Okay. Real quick, while y'all are doing that, Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Can I get Johan back up?
Yeah. How do you go about doing that?
Just my last spell slot. Last spell slot. Cure Wounds, 2nd level.
All right, go for it.
So you, ooh.
So that would be 10 hit points plus 8 for a total of 18.
I live!
at full HP, no less.
Oh, really?
You have 15 hit points?
No, I have 18.
Oh! Oh,
Yeah.
no!
He's a wizard. What'd y'all expect?
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
I thought he was a little hardier than that.
He's got hardy AC.
Look at his token, bro. Look at him. You think that's a
You think that's a rough and tumble little man?
Let's put it this way. I'm a blade singer. I'm really good at melee, but I like
taking a hit. He's good at dishing out a hit and dodging. He's not good at taking a hit.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Very good to know.
Respect.
Okay, so
I needed to cast like mage armor beforehand to
to really get up there, but that's okay. So while you're doing that, real quick, Lark, what are you doing?
Party seems to want to leave this guy alive.
It's true.
Yeah, my ex has switched to a very motherly tone. So
Lark is just gonna study this guy. If she sees him again, she's gonna kill him.
He's just acknowledges that. So Electra, you said you're dragging Sephek over?
I would. Electra, like, you know how people pick up babies by like the front of their like onesie and like
Yeah.
drag them? She was doing that, but then when my ex was like, "See if he has gold," she just dropped him. I'll look through his stuff.
Okay. What's your passive?
Oh, can I not just make like a investigation?
You can, but that wasn't what I asked.
Sure. It's a 10.
Good to know. Cool deal, cool deal. Okay. Hey Electra, does a 24 hit?
A 24 sure does.
Cool. You and everyone else watch as I will say this, unnoticeably at first, as you thump him, it becomes hard to tell, but his chest slowly reforms itself, and as you go to reach down and go through his stuff, Sephek just and a dagger of ice materializes in his hand as he stabs you in the thigh, as he is back up again.
I see.
And it was just a dagger. But yeah, he's got a fun mechanic to him.
I believe you. Did I take any damage?
7 points of piercing.
Oh, no ice damage? Come on, bud. You can do better than that.
Well, if I remember correctly, you have a special thing about ice damage.
No, I know. I just wanted to narrate it to be cool.
It does
7
nothing.
damage, you said?
He sees it again, does nothing to you, and he goes, "This is going to be difficult." And yes, 7 damage.
Fucking you're telling me.
And yeah, that's all he can really do. Is he's just come back to life and stabbed. Yoham, you're up.
Oh, I live.
That's why I never got rid of initiative.
I'm gonna start humming again as a bonus action.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move 40 feet, because now, as I hum, I get additional 10.
Gotcha.
5, 10, 25, 30, 35. There we go. And really, I think that's all I can do, actually. I
was about to say, you don't have any ranged attack cantrips?
I do. I can firebolt him. Firebolt!
I mean, he doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah. Let's do it. Firebolt!
Okay.
Let's hit cast spell. Does a 22 hit?
Fucking Christ, it does.
And 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah. Electra, as you delivered the coup de grace that ended this man's life, as the icy winds and powers of Oral sustain him, he returns to life and attacks. And as he begins to muster his strength for a continued offensive, Yoham waddles on up and sets him ablaze, immolating him. As you watch him scream out in pain, the blue magic that surrounds and sustains him shattering like glass, and his body withers and burns instantly, almost like a set of dried kindling being set up in flame.
I think Nixon starts fucking laughing.
Yeah, so the thing is, so long as he never took fire damage, he could keep coming back to life.
Oh, fuck that, man.
I figure a lot of ice folks have something similar.
So yes, I will say now officially y'all are out of initiative.
Yay! I was smart to bring fire!
Max is just like, oh my god, that was very anticlimactic. Okay. Hi, I look at the dude.
He's just kind of like staring in shocked horror at his boss's bodyguard that rose from the grave and stabbed a Goliath.
No.
And just looks over at Max. He's like,
Hey, it's okay. I'm so sorry about all of that. Here. I dropped a gold piece over at the inn back in town. You should be able to get a free room for a little bit. You can tell Owen that I sent you. If he doesn't recognize my name, just say a gnome girl with an eye patch. He'll get the deal. You can get a free room there. And I couldn't find anything on your boss, but I'll give him 5 gold pieces to sort of get him on his way.
he just looks down at this. He's like,
They're mine. They're not your friends. They're from me. So
okay.
I'm so sorry.
He's just like,
I have accepted.
he just reaches into his jacket and pulls out like a small whistle and just blows it really quickly, and you all watch as the dogs that were previously being chased through the woods come out and assemble single file.
Oh, look at you.
And he's just like, it took a while to get them rounded up, but here's what I'll do. He just looks at you and he goes, if you guys let me just take all the stuff off those carts and just offload it, just set up a permanent stand instead of a roving one, I'll just let y'all take the dogs and the sleds, all 3 of the sleds and all 18 of the dogs.
No, that's okay.
Listen, you gave me 5 gold and you told me that there's a free place to stay. I appreciate that deeply. I am offering you dogs in exchange for all of the stuff on those carts.
Take the dogs.
I'm okay with that. I don't particularly. If we just want to buy, we could just buy it stuff from you if we need it. We're not looters.
Okay.
Have they got anything cool on there? On the cards?
Aren't you supposed to dismantle the whole caravan?
He's just like,
Oh, he's not gonna do anything. Look at him.
he's like, all I have is wood, flint and tinder, whale oil, blankets, furs, rations, wine, ale, medicine.
It's okay. You
And
don't have
rat
to tell.
poison.
We know. Don't worry.
No.
Okay.
I want to hear the whole list.
Oh, Electra, don't be mean.
My
Electra's
Electra's hands are like all bloody from this guy who she's searching through. No, keep going.
There
Keep
is
going.
so there is nothing in the guy. I was actually going to get to that in a second. But yeah, he's just God. He's my train of thought. He's just like, I just want to be able to sell the stuff.
It's okay. We know. Can I just I want to make sure he's not like hiding anything.
Like
Can
it.
I just like check him out, like inside check basis for inside
Okay,
check.
yeah. I was wondering if you're like, are you gonna frisk him or just like, are you reading him?
No, sorry. Nat 20. Okay, cool. +5.
All of his friends are dead. He just wants
That's
to
what I
salvage what he
thought.
can and get out of
Oh.
here.
I didn't want this to be a secret. NPC actually is the Believe guy in the campaign. Right?
He's just a guy who's like, my boss is dead. I have all this product I need to unload. I just want to unload it, take what profits I can out of it, and get the fuck out of here.
We can take the dogs, hon. If you want, I feel. Do you need help unloading? I feel like we should. I don't know. I do feel bad.
No, I've got it. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, we'll take these dogs off your hands, and you'll be okay. You got a free room. You got some gold pieces to hold you off. And uh, I know you probably don't want to hear this because I am covered in blood. So I am gonna acknowledge the irony of all of this, but the good news is that you can be your own boss now. There's good things ahead. There's always good stuff after stuff. But your boss was a serial killer, so we did have to do something about that.
He goes, Torga was a serial killer?
Oh, you didn't know! Oh no!
He was like hardcore serial killer, man.
Yeah, you thought he was attacking me for no reason? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
So Torga was his boss. Sephek was the serial killer.
It's okay.
Both of them. Same thing.
She's not gonna clarify.
No, I know. I was clarifying for Electra.
She goes, oh, you had no idea. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, your boss and her friend they killed people on this as like a sidekick. That's why we did all this. We're not. Oh,
He's
are you okay?
I mean, we've had to kill people before, but you're saying like they was going around and just killing people.
Yeah, extra killing on top of that.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, please be safe.
And he just walks off. And then for Electra, so as his corpse, the cinders crackle down and it becomes cool again, and there is just nothing but ash left where he once stood. You watch, and I guess you and Lark both watch, as there is I'm trying to remember the right word for this. I think it's confluence. There's a confluence of wraithly, like, icy energy, as these wisps of ice and cold begin to form and shift and shape themselves before floating above the icy the ashy remains of Sephek Kaltro is a shard of pure ice that just seems to be floating in the air.
I take it.
Okay. Need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck! I'm alright. I have good wisdom. Fuck, I have a +3. I don't want to say it. 5.
Okay.
Electra goes, whoa, guys, look. Grabs.
Oh, I don't think we should.
Oh, I did find a key in a box. I take them both.
As you pull them both out and Electra grabs this shard of pure ice, Electra?
Me.
There is you have not felt cold in a long time. As you grasp this, it is the essence of pure, bitter, frozen cold. And it washes through your arm, up through your veins, your shoulders, and begins to spread through your whole body. As I'm not even gonna, like, you're like at 3 HP?
I believe so, yeah.
I'm not going to dictate the amount of psychic damage you take. You just fall unconscious.
Okay.
As you all watch Electro grab this shard of ice, and the shard essentially, Electro just basically blacks out almost immediately as the cold rips through their body. You all watch as this shard of ice fully assimilates with Electra's hand, and then vanishes into their body.
Okay.
I run over.
I opened the
Told you we
I opened the
shouldn't.
fucking box.
Mike's is just
Unconscious.
like, fuck, and just sticks a key in a box and just click.
It's like when you see your kid fall down, but you're like, you're fine.
They just look unconscious. They don't look like they're.
They are not dead. They look unconscious.
Okay. Alright.
And for Mike's, yeah, inside is 92 gold pieces, 76 silver pieces, 125 copper, and 7 gemstones.
Okay, if I pocket it, I'll give it out later. I'm not doing this right now with the party.
Gotcha.
Hold on to it for now.
I'll go ahead and just put it in muted as well for.
Does it seem like there's? Do they seem like cold out cold?
Yeah, they are fully unconscious.
I can't
You don't
slap
have
them or
any-
They won't wake up.
You don't have any magic left in you, do you, hon?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
They're not. Does it look like they're making active death saves? I know that's a game. That's like metagame knowledge, but like you know.
It just looks like they are unconscious.
Okay, that's fine. She goes, well,
She just looks like she's gonna need some rest.
well, can you levitate her at all to help us carry her back? Not Fel. Fuck. Yoham. Same guy, spiritually.
Phil, you still here?
Yoham.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Can you levitate her at all to help us carry her
I
back?
don't have any healing spells. I
mean levitate her as in, so we don't have to carry her back.
Oh, I can cast. Sure, we can use my disc.
Tensor's floating disc.
That will help a lot, because me and Lark have to herd these dogs back.
Okay, I will use another spell slot.
That's okay. We have free lodging. I think the innkeeper has the hots for me, so let's just use that, I guess.
Huh?
It's a long story.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Men are very strange, and then she'll go to the dogs.
Yeah, so the dogs, since, I'll say that the gentleman handed the whistle over to you. Since you have the whistle, the dogs just kind of, like, look at you attentively, and I think if you just, like, if Mixus just gives it a quick blow and, like, begins walking, the animals just follow Mixus.
Oh,
And as you all lead them back, to, Targos, getting them rehitched to the sleds. The guy is fully like unloading everything that they just loaded onto the like sleds a few minutes ago. And yes, they are Arctic dogs. So they are like huskies, Samoyeds, things like that. And as he unloads all of this stuff, he begins just setting the shop back up, but seems to be fully intent on just like setting it up, and then he's just going to leave it and come back tomorrow. He's not going to try and pedal through the night.
That's totally fine.
And as you all head back to the Luskin Arms Inn to get some much needed long rest, yeah, I will say that as you all arrive and kind of like lead Electra up the stairs, first off, the innkeeper just looks at you, Mixus, and goes, I assume you'll be wanting 2 rooms.
Well, there's a young gentleman coming in. He might have already came in. So he'll need 1 room, and then I look at everybody else. Well, how do we want to divvy up our rooms? Do we want?
I think I need to go back to the inn that we were staying at. I left my stuff there.
Oh, that's fine. Well, as in left your stuff, do you mean in the room or did you leave it with somebody?
As in, I need to go back and check on something.
Oh, no. Okay.
Not sure a trek at night.
What'd you say, you knew?
I'm not sure a trek at night is a very good idea.
I need to get back.
Understood.
Alright, well, can someone at least accompany you?
Sure, that's fine.
Um,
I can go back.
if you folks want to take the dog sled and then just come back here in the morning.
Sure.
Actually, that's the part that confused me out of character. Did we leave the town we were at originally?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that wasn't clear.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, you all left the town. Now you did you all paid for a couple of rooms in advance with Scram Sacks, so like he's not just gonna throw your stuff on the curb.
I'm more concerned.
I understand what you're concerned about. I know.
Oh, Leonardo just realized. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So suffice to say, you can easily get back there with the dog sleds for sure. It'll take a lot less time moving. Yeah, so using dog sleds will cut your time in half. So instead of taking 2 hours, it'll just be 1 hour to get back if y'all are taking.
Okay.
My exes will stay at the inn. I'll get an extra room just for my exes to sleep in by herself.
Gotcha. Okay, so you grab that room, and then you still get the room from before, which I'm assuming since Johan and Elizabeth are heading back, it will be for Lark and Electra.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, just gonna do a couple quick scenes real quick, and then we'll go ahead and wrap the session for the night. First things first. Quick question for you, Fel. Does Yoham know Identify?
The spell, I believe, not currently. Let me check. I can do Detect Magic. Let me check my other. Would it be a level 1 spell?
Be a level 1 spell, yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not have it then.
All right. All right. Interesting. Yeah, so as you all begin your ride back across the tundra, it's only going to take an hour. The blizzard is gone. It is nighttime, but if either of y'all have dark vision, it'll make navigation a lot easier.
I believe I do have dark vision. I am an owl.
I should have dark vision. I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do as well. 120 feet of it.
Nice.
Okay. And let's see. 8 a.m. It's 8 p.m. now, so it's been 12 hours. Perfect. So you may not have Identify, but over the course of 12 hours, the item will attune itself to you. Alex.
Yes?
As you begin your ride through the tundra, you feel in this bitter cold, like, Yoham's doing pretty good. Like, you healed him up, like, he's doing pretty solid. And you both are wrapped in winter clothes now. The night, it gets a lot colder, and moving with these dogs, you are whipping through as the cold wind rips through both of your coats, and you all begin to shiver and shake in the cold tundra as you rush towards Bryn Shander. And then from your bag, where you had stashed the book, you begin to feel a warmth spreading across the both of you.
Who?
As
Oh.
for Alex, as in this instance, this won't be permanent, but in this instance, in this time, as you rush towards your current lodging where your other friends are staying, and there is a need of urgency upon you to make it there safe, the book fills you both with warmth. And Nyla, I'm going to go ahead and send this over to you.
Oh. Thank you. Oh. Nom.
And as you continue across the tundra, the ledger of the Gilder Tree keeps you safe and warm as you bring the light with you. And you arrive safe and sound in Bryn Shander at the Northlook. At this time, Obadiah has gone. And we'll just say Rat is out collecting rats. Seems like a rat thing to do. Yeah, you all arrive safely at the Northlook and are safe and sound to settle in for the night. We will go ahead and start next with Electra.
Hello.
You are weightless, floating in a vast expanse, untethered and light, almost buoyant. And wherever you are, it is so very cold. And you hear a voice call out in the darkness, but you cannot make out what it is saying. And try as you might to understand its message, it is lost to you. However, as you focus on the cold that surrounds you, it fills you and permeates your form. And you see the visage of Sephek Kaltro appear before you. And as he opens his mouth to utter a word, he shatters like glass and reforms as the very same shard of ice you grasped before you lost consciousness. And you watch as your maul floats out from the void and fuses with this shard as ice begins to form over the edges of your maul. And at its heart, the center where the pole meets the head of the hammer, a small crystalline core forms that seems to be cold to the touch, but crackle with lightning within. And here you go.
Yo. Yo. Cool.
And you can go ahead and swap that instantly, because I know that one of your invocations already gives you that bonus.
Uh-huh.
So you can swap that out for another invocation and passively retain that bonus without having to do anything.
Okay.
As your pact weapon is now forever upgraded.
Cool.
And then for Lark and Mixus, the only two conscious members of the party still in Targos. As you all begin to as Lark settles in to kind of like watch over Electra, and Mixus settles in for their night and their usual ritual. Mixus, the innkeeper, approaches you. And he looks at you and he goes,
Hi.
listen, I feel like we've got to clear the air real quick.
Sure.
I think what you did was really nice, and I don't understand it, because people aren't usually nice to me,
Okay.
but I don't know what that wink meant, and
I was just being. I'm so honest with you. I was just being nice. I have a wife.
That's fine. I am not interested in romance. It has never ended anywhere well
No,
for
I
me.
know. I was just worried. It's really difficult with the eye patch nowadays.
I completely understand. I was just confused by the signal, and it's been rough 2 years.
I understand.
You're nice though.
Thank you.
You're cool. Do you need a friend?
You need a friend? Sure. If you want to be friends, I wouldn't mind.
As you say, if you want to be friends, I don't mind. He just fully like silently weeping. He's like, cool. Just like eyes wide open, tears just streaming down, just
Oh, it's okay. I'll give him a hug.
just like, yeah, cool.
It's okay. Let it out.
Owen just, as you say let it out, Owen's just like,
Okay.
just like the most forced crying noises you've ever heard.
I'll close the door to give him privacy so that no one else outside of my room hears him.
As the walls are very thin, I assume that everyone just kind of hears this. So Lark, you're just kind of in your room and you just hear a sound of a very depressed grown man crying, but luckily with the sound of like the seals and walruses and other things out in the tundra just kind of masks.
Not even going to question it.
This
Not
poor
going to look.
She'll let him vent as much as he needs to.
And after he gets it all out, I assume that Mixus begins her nightly ritual.
She does, yes.
Okay. And as you do so, we'll get a wisdom saving throw real quick.
So poggers. I can! Come on! I'm fucking 3!
Good.
3 plus 3 is 6.
Good. I will say then that Lark is the only one that has some form of peaceful sleep in this place.
Okay.
As the memories of violence and fresh blood on their hands keep them warm at night. Whereas Mixus, once again, the nightmare repeats. And this time, the last word that comes out of her mouth as she dies is return. And then you wake up.
Oh boy.
And just for the sake of myself and of time for next session, is everyone cool if the 3 people that stayed in Targos travel back to Bryn Shander in the morning? Or did y'all want to just end it here?
I'm good, Shrimp.
I'm good to travel too.
Yeah.
If I wake up. How do I wake up?
Yeah, then I'll just say, y'all... first off, Electra, yep, you wake up. You're actually very well rested. The dream was freaky and terrifying, but, you feel alive and awake.
Gotta do that more often.
Meg just has like bags under her eyes.
Mike's is just like,
Whoa.
God.
Good?
You
alright?
okay, Mike?
Are you okay, love? I feel like she's looking at Electra.
Yeah, I'm good. I had a weird dream. I was like fucked up, but I'm good now. Are you good? You look terrible.
I'm okay. We should head back to town.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
They took the dog sled. No, I told them to come back in the morning to get us.
Well, I mean, y'all have 2 spare dogs.
Oh, we have 2. Okay,
Yeah, because y'all have 3 dog sleds now.
Yeah.
Yo.
We'll take some dog sleds.
I will say 100%. One dog's sled holds 1 Electra.
That's fine. I'm a big lady.
I'm a little lady.
But yeah, with Mike's and Lark can easily fit into the other one. With their
Lark and Max is hold hands.
All right, and you all easily make it back to Bryn Shander, where you reunite with your allies. And we'll go ahead and wrap the session there.
Yay!
Thank you all for tuning in for this lovely session of Icewind Dale. This was a lot of fun to run. This is my first combat encounter in the module, and I gotta say, I cannot imagine running this encounter for a first level party. What the fuck?
Did they expect that to be done at level 1?
No, I think like it's one of the starting quests, so I think like it's offered, and then like you all can take your time coming after them, but since y'all are level 4, you could just easily Zerg rush that shit. But yeah, like it's supposed to be something like you track them over time, or just like it's a rough one for an entry level party. That was something.
2 of our people went down.
I guess if you just jumped Sephek, like it'd probably be easier. But that was still like that was pretty awesome.
I can't believe that there's the option for level 1s to do that.
Yeah, I mean technically the only person I modified was Torga, and that was just to make her harder because she wasn't hard enough. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. That was a lot of fun. Hope to see you all in the next episode, and can't wait to throw more interesting and strange things at our party as they continue to traverse the wastes of Icewind Dale. Good night.